Hello and welcome to session 54 of Eyes of Saemyth. It's good to be back in the new year. Yippee! I know that the things haven't come out in the right order, but whatever. Who cares?
I also haven't edited shit, so
it's fine. Who cares? We're gonna get straight back in with a recap. Who would like to give us a recap? Whoever does the recap gets an inspiration for the session.
Dex is wearing the empath shirt. He has to. I feel like
it's been a hot minute since Dex has done it. I nominate Dex.
What's your shirt, Dex? Oh my... I'm just waiting for the crash sound of his...
Cain went back to being dead. Who else wants to do it?
I've risen. Okay. I honestly can't remember much. I've had such a hectic week.
It was mostly just the fight last week.
Dracula rise
week,
from the floor.
The last session.
How Cain wakes up. Look in character.
It's awful.
Yeah, it is awful. It's grand.
It's grand.
Wait, so you doing it, Dex, or no?
My brain just... Sorry.
I heard the dial-up.
I'm like racking my brain about the beginning of the fight.
We fought.
Yeah, we fought. That's not much of a fucking recap. I can't remember what
we
the
threw
hag said to
hands.
people.
We fucked around. We found out.
Fucked around.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's group recap.
Dex, you want me to do it?
I'm doing the recap then.
Okay.
So I'm getting the inspiration.
No.
So the recap from last session is that you guys head to Sinlandaeus, the city of elves that had been taken over by the Bloodied Mother. As you entered the city, you, after having disconnected her from the Astral Sea, you were able to kind of see people hiding in their houses, like people were kind of closing windows. They noticed you enter the city, but nobody kind of came to see what you were doing. Lyre did reassure somebody who did look out of her window with her child that they were here to deal with the problem, and they left you to it. You didn't have any resistance getting through the city until you reached the cathedral, in which you found the Bloodied Mother herself, standing in a cathedral full of like ankle-deep blood. Really not a great situation to be in. She summoned 2 blood elementals for you to handle off the bat initially, before joining the fight herself. It was a long combat, and you guys got into some pretty tight situations. Whereas, like by the end of it, you guys all worked together to kind of get Lyre up to the right position. So you used like Cain and believe it was Cain and Sinza, both kind of pushed Lyre up into the sky. You used his guillotine spiritual weapon, and Duncan pinned her down as you beheaded her, and you felt a kind of a shockwave pass out of the cathedral upon her death. That is where we left off. I get the inspiration. Not that I'm probably going to need it this session,
No.
but hey-ho.
Can I make a vote that Zani has inspiration for the session?
You probably won't see her unless you go back there, like, immediately.
That's true.
You guys are currently stood in the cathedral. Lyre, you're kind of holding by the hair this woman's head. It's big. Her jaw is kind of slack and hung open, as you're kind of holding up in the air, but it's pretty hefty. The rest of you are... What are you doing? All of you are doing. What are you doing currently?
There was a staff. I think we did a little bit of looting. So I think I got a staff of the woodlands, I think is what it's called.
You did. You got your quest rewards, which have been put in Sinza's inventory.
And Crown of the Wrathbringer as well, which I will let Lyre do some fucking...
And a bunch of arrows.
Yay, void arrows for me.
And a lock of hair.
Yes, and lock of hair, who we do not know who it belongs to, but Sinza has a smell of it now, so she can track down the scent if needed.
We got a bit of gold too, didn't we?
We did get a little bit. Oh, did we?
You did. You got quite a bit of gold, if I remember correctly. Let me go back through your quest rewards.
We divvied that up.
Yes.
Do you want me to go back through the last recording, and confirm that for you, Tobes?
Was it
should be enough.
4,000
Yeah,
split or something?
I think it was 4,000 split.
4,000
but
split, because I
we'll-
remember adding 1,000 to mine, because I had
Oh,
like
yeah.
150 and 1,050.
Yeah.
So,
It was quite a good number of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going right in my basket.
Getting right in my basket.
spell components. Wizard.
If those guys are looting currently, Tobes, I'm gonna head over towards these tables and desks and altars and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just gonna start looking for shit.
And start rummaging. Okay.
I'm a rummage.
Roll me an investigation check.
I will also cast
Rummage.
Detect Magic
Okay.
and pop that shit up to help me pinpoint some magical shit. If I can cast it. Yes, I can.
Should be able to.
I can. Cast spell.
So it's 30 feet around you. Good to know.
Oh.
Doink. Okay. Roll me an investigation check at advantage, because you're using Detect Magic.
At advantage?
Yeah.
Who just gruffed into the mic?
That
What the fuck?
was
Sorry.
Dex.
I was trying to clear my
Jesus
throat.
Ruff.
Christ. Is that a fairy thing?
That would be a
22.
22.
All right.
I'm going to skin your
Um,
organs.
As you come up to kind of this area, these pews that are usually reserved for members of the clergy or the choir, you're seeing a lot of kind of items that have been abandoned here, either from her victims that she has left that she thinks that are not useful to her. Other sort of trinkets. You do find a pair of boots that are now stained. You think they were once green. They are now brown because of the amount of time they've been sat in blood. It has soaked into the leather. But you find a pair of boots of elven kind,
Hey, okay.
which I will put in your inventory.
Thank you.
Most of the other sort of things you find are not magical. Doesn't mean they are not valuable.
Yes.
There are sort of lots of little kind of bits of loot, jewelry, other things. You do find quite a number of these pendants that have a sigil on it you do not recognize.
Interesting.
But they're all of quite nice make, very elven in nature. Like you can tell that they are of elven craft.
Elven City. Makes sense.
Yeah. You can make me, let's say a history check to see if you can try and work out what this symbol represents. Damn, rolling well today.
28.
You're kind of looking around for let's say context clues as to what this necklace may represent. And after a little bit of kind of rummaging around and sort of taking in the environment, you do see this pattern is continued in the architecture of this building. It doesn't take you particularly long to register that this is the symbol of Aegis, the Fae of the Wildlands.
Yeah. Cool.
It is a church dedicated to them. It's
know.
unsurprising that dedicants in this city would bear something that represents them.
Okay. Is there anything magical on her fucking head?
On her head,
Better question to make life a bit easier for you. I'm looking for an upgrade for the siphon.
You've got detect magic up, don't you? Her hair.
Oh, yuck.
Her hair is inherently magical. As you're looking at it, it is a you're able to determine this at this point because it's very similar to your trident. It's a conduit. It acts as a way to transfer magic.
What kind of hair
Her
does she have
hair,
again?
it's hag hair, is generally quite a potent alchemy ingredient, but you could use it for other things.
Hypothetically, Toby, just because I'm thinking hair.
Mm.
If I get this, like, I don't know the technical term, tanned, I guess, for lack of a better term, could I use it as like a wrap for the handle?
You could burn it onto the blade. It would pattern the blade, but it would act then as almost like a covering over the blade that acts as a conduit for magic. I'd say with your intelligence, you're able to put together that doing that would allow you to draw more powerful magic through the blade.
Oh.
So probably higher level spell slots.
Got you. Good to know. Okay. I'm also
either that or her eyes. You could also use those.
Her eyes.
Mm-hmm. They are pitch black, so they're just kind of spheres of jelly of pitch black, but you could petrify them.
Interesting.
No, do not eat them, Cain. You nasty fuck.
It's a giant. It's a giant gobstopper.
This isn't fucking Monster House. I don't want you walking in and just going and then walking out again.
And last thing, I swear, I'm looking for notes, any books, any scribblings, any scrolls that she has, any plans she's written down, anything she has. If she has a fucking spell book somewhere. Anything.
Okay. I'll need you to make me another investigation roll, please.
Can I give Lyre advantage? Because I'm looking for stuff on the lichen that she may have.
Okay.
So,
yeah, you can help out. Yeah.
kin.
So the two of you can go and have a mooch.
Do you want to roll
try and
individually,
do that
level, or do you want to
together.
give me advantage?
No, you have advantage, honey.
Alright.
Let's fucking go!
Natural 20!
Natural 20!
Buff.
Let me get my notes up.
Oh god.
Since you tap Lyre on the shoulder, you see him turn. It's just that autistic Lyre has returned, and he's just locked in.
She's just keeping an eye on you.
Mr. Autism is at it again.
He's scared from the fight. He's exhausted.
Full adrenaline.
He's full of adrenaline. He's found an idea to upgrade his siphon, and now he just wants more. And
I keep an eye on him.
This way.
Oh, okay.
As the two of you are rummaging around, you do find a leather journal that has been tucked behind the statue. Or at least into like a section of the stone that has been tucked in. It is smaller than the hag's hands should be able to write in. But you look into it, you start kind of reading through it. What languages do you speak? / read?
Abyssal, Common, Draconic, Primordial, and Undercommon.
Damn, okay.
Sylvan.
I'm smart.
It is written in Abyssal, so Sinza, unfortunately, you can't read it, but Lyre can explain it to you.
Lyre's word for it.
Lyre, as you're rummaging through it, you see notes that have been written in kind of bullet points. Let's say they're not extensive, but they give you something. She writes about a person called Saemyth.
Okay.
You do not recognize this name, but mentions Saemyth has been given blessings from synthesis.
Saemyth has been given blessings from synthesis. Okay.
Very close to silver.
Hmm.
Hmm.
We kick his ass.
They also mentioned something about synthesis and a prophet.
Ymir?
Does not state her name anywhere.
But it's a her.
No, as in, like, it doesn't say
As in
Ymir's name
Ymir.
anywhere.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't say her name anywhere. Stop reading into my shit. Like, you're not slick.
You wait, slick.
You ain't slick.
Toby, how do you spell that name? Sorry, the first one?
Senua. Senua.
Has been given many gifts by synthesis.
Yes.
Does that name ring any bells at all?
Are you reading this out loud to Sinza?
Yarp.
Sinza, make me a wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
Wait, we need to check
This
something.
is
Cain.
me. I'm towing the lines of the
Double check.
Avatar.
Cain,
That's
I'm
okay.
tapped, dude. I might I can't do shit. Like
Wisdom.
Have fun.
I have disintegrate now.
13.
No.
You feel the rumble of the lichen in your chest.
Rumbling.
Almost like a recognition of the name. And you hear distantly in the back of your mind, that's me.
Oh no.
What?
Sinza's kind of staring down into her own reflection in the blood. And her eyes that are now that almost like blue color are kind of glowing, like she's seeing recognition through recognition, and she's hearing this voice. Senor.
Mm-hmm.
That's another rumble of recognition. Almost like it has only just remembered its own name. Your lichen is called Senua.
So my lichen that resides in me, not the white lichen or the white
Your
leshy.
lichen.
Oh shit.
Okay. So it's been kind of it's always kind of felt like an external entity, but for it to have its own name.
Should we address you as that when you change?
I don't think so. I don't.
Is it like a respect thing? Because like if that stops me getting eaten,
I mean, we need to try a few things anyway with the lichen at some point. So
okay,
just so it doesn't eat you.
right.
I don't know.
Duncan suggests to you, one, let's get the fuck out of this temple. It stinks in here. And two, there are people in the world that may be able to assist you with that. And he suggests to you Dracera.
Yeah.
As he's worked with her before. And he says, you know, she's real good at that sort of thing.
We've been meaning to go and see Dracera for a while anyway, so I think it's...
I mean, she's got all the time in the world.
Fair dreams and all that. I'm sure she does.
Cain.
I know this is going to be based more on the map, but because I see the staircase going down and it's filled with blood. Do I get a sense that this was something that's been like covered up, or
That is a staircase going up.
It's going up. Okay, I thought it was down because I see the blood covering it. I thought, oh, that looks
So that is often where a priest would stand to give Bible readings.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
So
was
they
looking at it
can
the wrong
read
way.
and
I
speak
thought it
to
was going down. I was
to
like,
their congregation.
Okay.
Did you watch the new Knives Out?
Not yet,
Yeah.
but I'm looking forward to it.
It's very
Okay.
good.
My brain just read that wrong because I was just looking at the stairs.
No, it's going upwards. So
Yeah.
you can
Okay.
step up it and have a look if you'd like, because there are some papers here that seem to be
I'd like to
untarnished.
check some.
Yeah. Let's say roll me an investigation check.
Oh, ain't gonna be good for Cain.
You got this.
Yippee, that's a natural 4. Let's see what I get. Investigation, that's a -2 for me. Yeah.
You look at the book that is placed on this kind of little kind of raised section of this table, and it's a little bit out of your domain. You're used to dealing with divine. Fae technically are divine in some capacity, but they are closer to demigods than they are deities. As you kind of open the book, a lot of it is written in Sylvan. So it's
Interesting.
hard to determine. Do you speak Sylvan?
Ooh. That's a
Scotland,
shout.
you should.
I don't. I should, technically.
Mm.
Double check on my sheet.
I think you do.
I think I do. I was just trying to find it on Foundry. I don't think it says them.
I don't think it's transferred on Foundry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's why.
But I'm
That's
pretty
why.
sure you do speak it. So as you're kind of reading through it, you're scraping kind of bits and bobs. It's mostly documentation about Aegis. The opening page is kind of the part that you mostly take in, which isn't much. But it describes Aegis as the current guardian of the wildlands, protecting nature from the unforgiving industrial landscape that is spreading like a wildfire across Sith. They are reclusive. They try to protect what they can, living in a secluded, magic-laden wildlands with their followers. It's said they hold a druid circle so powerful it could turn back the tide of the Industrial Revolution itself.
Fuck.
Okay.
So if they wanted to, they could just reclaim Sith.
Mm-hmm. Fucking damn.
Casually.
Okay.
Yeah.
It seems like there's more information in this book, but you're a little distracted by like the kind of sensations around you right now. You're not taking in as much as you probably want to.
Yeah.
But the book is there for the taking if you want to.
I just want to make sure. I mean, it's a holy book. He just wants to make sure it is not going to get damaged. Essentially, he'll skim through it for information, place it back.
It doesn't seem to be damaged. It seems that like it being up on a little pedestal has definitely helped its survivability.
So we'll leave it there.
Okay, you pop it back down.
He's
Head
not
back
going to
down.
steal from a temple.
Yeah.
It's bad juju.
You know.
Toby, just because my greed consumes me, there was no spell book. Oh, spell in that spell book, was there? There was no free spell.
There were no spells
no
in
new
that spell book.
spells?
It was
No new
mostly
spells.
just her notes, it seems.
Valid. Fair play.
Are we gonna get the hell out of here? Or you guys want to search?
Actually, you rolled a nat 20 on that, right?
Yar!
Something you do read in it is the sensation of astral magic. She describes it.
Oh.
Pulls that book. Immediately starts
Go
scrolling
on.
notes. It's difficult. She describes it as being difficult to describe. It is cold. It is like a part of you has been ripped out, and the nothingness that has filled that space is the sensation of that magic. And she can see stars in her vision all the time.
And
She
that's
can feel
astral magic.
the holy angels of Tilo are watching her from Adynn.
That's not a name we like. Thank you, Tobias. No,
Don't.
it's okay.
Don't use astral magic. Got it.
Don't look into the astral sea; it'll fuck you up. As I'm sure you figured out painfully closely last session.
It's great. Okay. If there's nothing else to find, if there's no other notes or anything that she has, I'm lugging this fucking head out.
Okay. I don't. Well, I do. I do have the map, but it's a bit dog shit. It'll do. It'll do.
I'm sure it's amazing.
Well, it's just the map of the city as you head outside. As you open the doors, there's kind of this wash of red that goes down the steps. As it's no longer being held in place with magic, it's just kind of liquid. So it starts to begin kind of pouring down the stairs and into the square outside. You can see people are beginning to kind of poke heads out of windows and look around. And a lot of people are starting to look at you lot, because now there's 4 people walking out of this temple and a head being dragged behind the wizard.
Covered in blood.
Lyre, saying that, Dex. Lyre will cast Prestidigitation on all of us, and all the blood will just vanish from our clothing.
Nice.
And as Lyre drags the head forward, he's gonna be like, Sinza, no help here. And Lyre's gonna try raising the head up of the fucking...
Sinza will give you a hand. She kind of grabs the hag by her own hair and just holds it up.
And we'll just hold the hag head up.
As you do, it seems that more and more people are stepping out of their houses. You watch as people from across the street from each other will run to each other and check on each other. It seems like quite a close-knit community in this city of people kind of making sure each other are okay. There's kids that are kind of stepping outside for the first time in a while, at least to their knowledge. It doesn't seem like they really know what has happened to them in this city. All of them, every single elf you see has red paint on them. They're all kind of looking at each other like, where did this come from? And checking each other, smearing some of the red paint off with hands, using cloths, trying to kind of get it off of each other. But they're all in kind of different places. You see streaks on faces. You see a kind of a handprint on a shoulder. Some people have it just pasted onto their hands. But it does seem to be coming off, and none of them seem to be affected by this magic anymore, because the source of it is dead.
Sinza will lean into Lyre and Cain. I think we need to speak to someone of authority in this town. Explain to them what happened.
That's
So
weird.
Aaron's parents, if they're here.
I've already got that in mind.
It does not take long for somebody to start stepping up the stairs towards you. They look mid-20s. They are clearly not mid-20s, but they are. They have a very young face. That is kind of the nature of elves. I'd like all of you. I'd say this would be a history check. Yeah, all of you to make me a history check, please.
Woohoo!
There's the counterbalance.
It's fine. This is about
19.
culture, and you grew up in a very small culture, so I'm not surprised.
I got a
19.
19.
Okay.
Nice. Go Cain.
Sinza and Lyre.
Remember's coming back.
Wow, they are young. It's difficult to determine their gender, if anything. You look at them; they're very androgynous in their features.
Yes.
Cain, you know that up until about the age of 30, elves don't have a gender. They are not assigned one at birth. They will decide on it when they are an adult. So this person could be anything. They look very kind of. It's very difficult to determine this person.
Mm-hmm.
They are just an elf at best.
Just an elf.
Very, very long blonde hair. Sort of kind of a chiseled jawline. They step up towards you, and they have kind of this streak of red that passes over their face, like the paint, across kind of the bridge of their nose and down to their jaw. and they seem to be kind of trying to smear it off. But they come over to you and begin to talk in Elvish. Do any of you speak Elvish?
No.
No, and none of you speak Elvish. They say a bunch of words to you, and none of you know what's going on.
Can
Let
I
me
try and
double check
respond in
Duncan's sheet,
Sylvan?
because
Would Sylvan be like a similar dialect that I could pick up on anything? Or is it two
in
different
pieces.
Do you have
Duncan
comprehend
speaks
languages?
Elvish.
Okay.
I have comprehend
Um,
languages, but that's reading. It's not tongues.
Okay. Yeah.
You see
Is it
Duncan
Duncan?
step forward and say a few words back in Elvish, before the person, the elf in front of you, kind of clears their throat. My apologies. I was not aware you did not speak our tongue. He looks
sorry.
at the head and then looks back at you. I needn't ask if the deed is done.
No.
You have done a great service to us. I am Nico. It is a pleasure. I am the minister of the city.
It is nice to meet you, Nico. We are the honest company.
A band of adventurers. I would not expect any less.
I am Lyre Weavewalker.
This is and he'll gesture to the other three, sorry.
Sinza.
Cain.
Duncan. As he will kind of take each of your hands, and in a very similar fashion to the Pneuma Conclave, he presses your hand to his forehead. And will kind of say sort of an elvish word that Duncan translates to you as like it is a term of thanks, of deep gratitude. Surely there is something we can do to reward you for your efforts. I do not know how long Sinlandeus has been in the hands of this creature. As he kind of looks down at her head now, on the, like being dragged behind Lyre, with a look of disdain. But his face mostly doesn't change expression. It seems like he's a very kind of put together individual.
Can Cain go find a bag to cover the head in? Because he knows there's going to be children running around.
Yeah,
He just wants to be
that's
mindful
fair.
of it.
I mean, it will still have like a
Yeah,
like
but they
blood
don't have to look
sinking
at the
out
slack
out the
jaw. It's just
fabric.
on
Yeah,
the
it's not
fucking
good
floor. The dead eye just
sends a message. I'm just
to the children. Dude, that's going to be in my next character's backstory. Is one of these children that got traumatized.
You're welcome.
Oh god. Play a bunch of
One of the
adventures for the
kids.
honest
Yeah.
company.
You're welcome. to the
Duncan
inspiration.
does pull like a sack out that you're able to use to cover the head for the most part. Her hair still kind of sticks out the top of it. It's a big head.
Mhm. In terms of a reward, I'm not one for it, but I'm not sure if Lyre there was anything that you needed. I have a few questions myself regarding any memories that anyone has of her time here. But
Nothing off the top of my head. It's mainly just the business with Adynn as well.
Which then
If
he'll
you
look
would-
to Cain.
I didn't know if Toe was going to speak for a second.
No, you.
Okay. Like, do you or does anyone here have anyone missing? We're also looking for the parents of a young Aaron. Aaron.
As they frown. Eloy's boy. Am I
Eloy?
correct? Yes, I believe so. I will have a look and see if Eloy is well. I hope so. I have not seen him in some time,
If you
as I'm
could-
sure you can imagine.
I can imagine if you could let me know as soon as possible. There's a few folk that might be a bit scattered across. That I'm sure some will make their way home, but the wee ones might need some guidance.
If you would wait here very shortly. I will be right back. I will bring something to you and see if I can find Eloy for you. And they skedaddle off, back down the stairs, kind of awkwardly pulling their cloak up to not get it soaked in the red that is fucking pouring down the stairs. People in town have begun to kind of talk to each other as they are like all beginning to congregate around this area. And you're seeing people kind of like excitedly looking towards you and like, these are our saviors. These are the people that saved our city. And there is kind of a quite a general hubbub, let's say, of people that are chatting and kind of looking towards you in awe almost at the things that you have done. You're effectively being, lauded as these grand heroes from your stance at the top of the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Lyre?
Just to help some people out, whenever Lyre can, he'll cast Prestidigitation on people and just get rid of the mark off of them.
Just clear it off. You get a lot of people in Elvish thanking you, because they're not aware you don't speak that. So they will just sort of very quietly thank you, and you see as more and more people, as you go to engage with them, more and more people kind of will move closer to you, and kind of take your hand and say thank you, as Duncan is trying his best to translate of things that they are telling you. It's like, thank you saved my family. And they're like holding your hands or showing you the sign of respect. And it's to all of you. All of you are getting this kind of treatment. It's a little jarring, having so many strangers looking up to you as this grand heroic act has been done. It's maybe about 20 minutes or so before the minister comes back. They have next to them a tall, white-haired elf with sort of very, very clean facial hair, and a smear of red that has been mostly wiped off. They look, again, surprisingly young, but it's difficult to determine their age, but by the looks of it, you can see Aaron in their face. Like, this is absolutely Eloy's dad, like Eloy, which is Aaron's dad. Eloy turns up alone with the minister, and they talk very briefly in Elvish as they kind of appear in front of you, and he kind of bows to you. You know where my child is?
He was quite helpful. He's residing in a nearby town, so he's safe. He's with good folk, and he's going to pull out the sending stone. He's going to hand it to Eloy.
He takes it. He kind of looks at it, looks it over, and then will activate it as if this is something that he knows how to use. Mm-hmm. And you can hear Aaron's voice on the other end, kind of cheerily going, "Hi, Mr. Cain." Before, in Elvish, Eloy responds, and there is a period of silence before you hear crying.
Has he not heard his voice before?
Eloy doesn't seem to have heard Aaron's voice before. And the two of them talk briefly in Elvish, before he kind of looks at the four of you. I will send out some of my friends with myself. We will travel to this chorus and come and collect my child. I'm very glad that he was able to make it out. Last I remember, I was being dragged out of my house, and Aaron ran. I did not know where to. I did not know if he was able to make it out of the city, or if he would even survive. It is dangerous territory in the wildlands. But he did. And I have you to thank for his safety. He looks quite teary. He's trying to keep it together. As elves have that culture of kind of staying quite upright, despite everything. And he will hand the stone back after a little bit of time.
Does Chorus and this city have any trading that they do alongside each other? Is there any political ties?
You know that silver comes from this city.
Okay.
You don't know whether or not they really trade. Okay. Chorus is very small comparatively to Sinlandaeus.
Yeah. Your son was well taken care of by Silver and my father.
𝘧𝘠𝘭𝘥. I have not heard that name in a long time. He did not live on good terms.
Here?
He nods.
If I use my little medallion, are they going to know that I'm using that? Like, I think it's like a mind
detect thoughts.
Thing. Yeah. Is he going to know? I'm curious.
Roll me a sleight of hand if you're going to.
19.
19. You're able to very subtly activate it.
She just kind of reaches up, like she's like kind of like adjusting her shoulder and kind of like runs her fingers over the medallion. Yeah.
It kind of, you feel it almost like spark under your thumb as you brush it over it. You get the surface thoughts unless you decide to dig deeper, but then he'll be aware of it. But the surface thoughts are images of Silver arguing with the minister. And leaving, almost like in a huff, saying that he did not agree with how things were run here.
Oh, is there any family resemblance at all? Because I know he has a brother, but I'm wondering if there's any other family resemblance at all. This is just for my own curiosity now, because I'm like, what's the thesis?
It is very difficult to determine.
Okay, that's
fine. You are effectively thanked quite openly by these people. Eloy immediately kind of begins putting together a small group of people who will travel to Chorus with him. It will take them a number of days to get there. But at least you know that Aaron is still in good hands with Damius in the city or in Chorus. Is there anything you're doing here? Whilst the amount of people that are kind of trying to thank you, and it's overwhelming.
This is a crew question. Are we heading back to the Grove or are we heading back to Chorus?
I thought we'd be heading back. Oh, Chorus is quite far. Part of me thought about Chorus. The Grove. He's closer than the Grove, but because of like we were heading out at least to let people know. You know,
you still have about 2 days left on your teleport coin.
Yeah, because if we head back to the Grove and kind of recenter there, I can just send a letter to Damius. Yeah. I'm happy to do
if you're happy with that.
You also owe Cass his sending stone back.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because you didn't buy it.
Yeah.
You could buy them off him. You have the money for it.
Sending message. How much for the sending stone?
Mm-hmm.
So...
Well, they're heading back there anyway, so we can just get him to give it back.
Yeah.
True. So just so I understand what we're doing, are we going back to the Grove first?
I think we're just heading back to the Grove. I don't think we're heading back to Chorus.
Okay, perfect.
Who said it was Cass we borrowed the sending stone off?
Yeah, that is Silver's brother.
Damius is going to be mad at me for not saying goodbye again.
Poor Cass, he's gonna have to go take the sending stone off the deaf kid.
Cass was
That's gotta
nice.
feel bad.
Cass was
Cass was
like
nice.
Silver.
But
Yeah.
if Aaron's there, like,
Yeah.
he's gonna have to take it off him.
At that moment, actually, Cain, as you have been given the sending stone back,
Yeah.
you feel it light up again. Mr. Cain,
Oi, Aaron.
thank you for saving my papa.
Well, it's the least I could do. I'm glad he was safe. They'll be heading down in a few days, so you'll be reunited very soon.
You hear kind of like a squeak of excitement on the other end. He seems very happy to be seeing his dad again.
How are you holding up on your end?
I've learned very much about alchemy.
That's good. That's good. Seems you've taken an interest in it.
I'm not very good at it.
No one's ever very good at anything when they start.
I should be better at it by now.
I think you're being a bit harsh on yourself. You're still young. Keep learning.
I'd say roll me an insight check.
Okay.
What is he blown up in Mirus' study?
Ooh, that is a natural 18.
Or in Damius' study, I should say.
Natural 18.
Insight. Yeah, I've got like a +8 on insight. So.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. As you are listening to Aaron talk, you realize that Aaron is basing this off of a human lifespan because he's hearing it from Damius. Aaron's got years and years, centuries ahead of them. Damius doesn't. Damius has learnt all he can very, very quickly comparatively to an elf. Aaron doesn't seem to have grasped they're going to have that much time.
Right. But you'll have a lot of time with it, more than most. Just keep at it.
Okay. Am I going to get to see you soon?
I would hope that I could come back, but I have other business I need to attend to. I'll try and send a letter when I can, and visit as soon as I can.
They look sad. Or they sound sad. There's like a, okay.
But you'll have your father in a few days, and when I can, I'll come visit, see how you're doing.
Sorry, it's the cat.
cat.
Look at him.
Oh, it's...
Me too, man.
yeah.
I will see you soon, Mr. Cain.
Stay safe.
The light goes dark. The minister says, asks all of you if you will stay for the evening. You don't need to stay overnight, but they will offer for you to stay for the evening. We wish to reward you for your hard work.
I can help clear some more marks if we stick around too.
We'd appreciate that.
Of course.
As the day ticks on, you can hear Elvish kind of being called out and people talking to each other and whatnot. You are invited into multiple people's homes as they kind of invite you in and just sort of like, they're like, look you did this for me, let me give you things. And they're kind of like offering you food and somewhere warm to sit down and like baths and whatever you might need. It is a jarring experience to have so many people be this way with you, but by the time the evening rolls around, they have prepared a hero's feast in the center of town, with you kind of at the head of the table with the minister, and they effectively have offered you this evening to celebrate with the people of St. Landeus, but it's very kind of, you know, prim and proper kind of sort of thing. It's very strange. Elven culture is not often seen in this manner, as like elven cities don't necessarily exist. They're very few and far between. So being in an almost exclusively elven city, the culture is tip top. You are offered a variety of kind of goods, of different foods, meats, vegetables, whatever you prefer to eat. And it's all perfectly cooked. It is such good food. Again, you just keep getting people kind of like standing, like some walking over to your chair to kind of shake your hands and be like, thank you very much while you're trying to eat. It's a little much. But the minister will turn to the four of you at the end of your meal, as you are kind of preparing to get yourselves ready to leave. Because if you leave around now, you'll be turning up in the grove in morning. And they say, I have been told to offer you something. And they kind of sit back in their chair briefly, and you watch as almost everyone at this table, this surprisingly very, very long table that has been put together. It's mostly lots of tables that have been put together.
It's giving the Grinch table.
It's very much that.
The Christmas.
As they sit back, they close their eyes for a moment, and as they open them again, they are yellow. And there is a hum in their voice as they speak.
Oh!
You have done my city a great service. Roll me let's say a religion check.
It's the
It's probably obvious, but
yeah.
We'll see if you're able to pick it up.
Got 14.
14,
10.
19, 10, sorry. 14, 10, and a 28. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Nice.
Christ. Oh. I'd say a 10, Sinza, you're just like you're not quite able to determine what you're looking at. But the gem on your collar begins to fizz.
Yeah.
Cain, and especially Lyre, you're able to determine this as Aegis, or at least speaking through their minister. As the minister moves, it's very kind of fluid, almost unnaturally so, as if their bones aren't quite there. It's difficult to, like, it's very uncanny valley, the way that they move, as if they're not used to this size. This is too small a body for them. They're not used to having to navigate this shape. As they pull something out and place it on the table, and you hear the jangle of coin. And there is a lot of it. As they place it on the table between all of you. I believe this will suffice. Adventurers like money, do they not?
I appreciate the gesture. I personally do not need payment.
Question, Toby, with what we've dealt with Faye and
You have to go
Lyre's personal like grievances with Faye and paranoia and guilt around it, is this a trap?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Accepting something from a fae.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, it's
Dangerous.
We've done a
fucker
service
there.
for them. This is a trade, I guess you could say it is.
So close to
That's
hitting that
one.
one.
18.
So close.
You're able to determine, and this is somewhat above table because I don't really know how to describe how you'd figure this out, but you would have figured this out. You have done a service for a fae. That means they are in service to you. This is the easiest way for them ending that service. They don't want to be in debt to you. You saved an aspect of their realm from something they could not control. You don't know how much money is in that bag, but fuck me, does it sound like a lot?
But what you're suggesting to me is Lyre's sort of picked up a Fae could owe me something, or owe us something.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're not going to want to
Sinza,
be in debt, though.
yeah.
That's the thing.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Favors
like-
are powerful things.
Yes.
Yeah.
You might want to ask something specific, like, could you help us with this?
Well, it's
'Cause
not
then
even
there
that.
won't be-
Lyre's gonna just sort of stand and say, "Could you give us a moment? I need to
Of course.
converse with my friends."
You watch as their head kind of like flicks back ever so slightly, and the eyes change back to a dull blue.
You, and you. Come here.
Duncan's like gets up, heads over to you.
Mm-hmm.
Lyre will reiterate what we potentially hold right now.
You notice that Sinza is kind of like very slowly just kind of like buttoning up her blouse to kind of try and like hide that stone a little bit as we're talking about dealings with Faye again. I mean, having a Fae owe us a favor. If we've got to work out what's going on with 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘵.
We might want to make sure that favor is very specific. Having just a favor is something a Fae is not going to be happy about.
I personally don't want to deal with Fae in any way. If we can call it even and have nothing trailing, have no potential loopholes or debts or unknowing deals, I'm personally all for that.
He's not staring at you, by the way, Sinza. He's just speaking.
Oh no, that's
So-
just Sin's. Yeah, no, you're
Yeah.
fine.
So what are we thinking? We either accept the money to get out of the debt, or ask for information if they're willing to give something else.
I think information is a powerful form of trade.
Money is a powerful form of buying things.
Yes, but they will have information that most Fae don't.
Money could be
I don't
used for
wanna do
goods and
any more deals
services.
with the merchant. This Fae may be.
If I can be honest, when has working with the Fae done us good?
Duncan pulls a face.
I don't know his history.
Doesn't say anything.
Duncan hasn't
We
told
don't
me
know
He has
shit.
anything.
to-
Duncan.
when you first met him, he did tell you
Did he
he had
tell
been sent
Cain?
by 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘏
Did he tell
to
Cain?
investigate
Oh,
the
yeah,
astral,
with
the
Dracera,
astral
that's
magic
right,
that was
sorry. I forget
around
that you just
the
said, yeah.
the other
Lyre's already
ship.
said it's Dracera. So
I know that happened before Cain. Does Cain know that? Does it
No,
happen at the
you
Grove?
do not know
It
that.
doesn't? Mm-mm. Okay, just double checking so I'm not metagame Caden's knowledge.
Okay. I am of the opinion that gaining information from a source of power that we may not be able to gain other information from is a powerful thing to have. We're not going to find information about 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘏's current situation in books. It's going to have to be gained through word of mouth. If this isn't a dealing that you're willing to do, Lyre, I know you have things that you need to do. I can word it in a way. I don't have any issues doing dealings with Fae.
I am happy to do a group vote, and I won't complain. I'm for the money. It would help me more personally. But if the group prefers information and it's worth it, do it.
That's the thing, we don't know if it's worth it until we know what we're asking.
Information on 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘏.
Okay, what do they know? And what do
What
we
if they
need
know
to
nothing?
know that's going to be worth it?
I'm trying to remember if it was the merchant who had said that they had lost track of their kin. Was it the merchant who had said that? They could
The
never
merchant
reach
had Echo, and Echo's gone quiet. You haven't asked the merchant necessarily whether or not they can contact 𝘏𝘏𝘧𝘏, but from what you would gather, 𝘏𝘏𝘧𝘏 has gone off the radar.
Yeah. There was someone who had mentioned it to us. I'm trying to... No, it was
It
Dracera.
might-
Dracera had said Duncan to look into it. further, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Because
Yeah, okay.
because Svarli's domain had effectively gone quiet, and Dracera had decided to look
What is
into it.
Astracera?
Okay, we could ask Dracera.
Yeah.
Great.
The merchant seems to have more eyes everywhere, and they'll be willing to accept coin if worded right.
The merchant is called the merchant for a reason. They do deal in coin.
Yeah. Look, if we need further information, then that's always an option.
We know the merchant. We've dealt with them before. We don't
Yeah,
know this
they're-
Fae.
Yeah. Great person.
You can roll me another history check if you would like.
Toby, I'm going to be real with you. Lyre is semi-manipulating them
You
right
don't need
now.
to.
He's...
Oh yeah.
You want the money?
Yeah. You know how helpful that's going to be?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You need to buy
Cain,
stuff.
if you make
It's
this
bad.
history check,
Oh.
you can make it at advantage.
Okay.
Go on,
This is
Cain.
something from your time.
I
Okay.
rolled a 13.
Good shit, love. Well done.
16.
16.
Nice.
Sinza. You don't know an awful lot about Aegis. The Wildlands is its kind of own thing. They don't tend to spread out. That's not really what they do. Other than that, you don't know what Aegis is like. If they're anything like the merchant, they're going to be a bit of a manipulative little shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which isn't great.
No.
Or if they're anything like the Bloodied Mother, they're going to be a very manipulative little shit.
Yeah,
Cain. Back in the Second Era, you would be aware of this because the leader of the Harbingers was a child of the Wildlands, a Druia. The previous Fae of the Wildlands had been murdered. So there was nobody controlling that domain, and their child, their only child, Vita, who was known as the Prophet of Tilo, was the child of Tarlo, the previous Fae. When they were killed by the Astral Gatekeepers, there was nobody to succeed this domain. So the gods made a new Fae. This Fae is only as old as the Third Era. They're only about 100.
They're a baby.
Oh,
They
God,
are
Cain's older.
very young. You're older
Yeah.
than this Fae.
Respect your elders.
I forget
However,
how old Cain is sometimes.
because the previous quote unquote their ancestor, despite them never taking over this domain and never becoming the Fae of the Wildlands, had been very severely infected with warp and had a lot of ties to the Astral Sea. He just might know something about that.
I will reiterate this knowledge that I know
Yeah.
about this to the party.
It is not something you need. You can get it elsewhere. However,
Yeah.
the opportunity is there if you want it.
I think we need to weigh our options. If we can get the information elsewhere, but we might be dealing with trickier deals.
We might be able to get information on the void through Duncan.
Duncan puts his hand up like, I see it quite often.
Look, I love information trading. We know this about me. I love a bit of I love some-
Really?
some tea time and trading information. Look,
Information's important, but we need to
information is
think about
power.
what the
Knowing
best
things
options.
is power. But
Knowing
also
things is
money.
Listen,
Money
I'm
is
just
also
going
going
to
to
be
get
real.
us other information.
I say we
Yeah,
just
that's
take the
true.
money. Deal or no deal. Open the briefcase, you know?
What do you want to buy?
So much.
I'm going to veto Duncan's decision and say he also acts for the money.
Yeah.
We can get that information elsewhere. There's still with the Fae that we understand, like Dracera, than this one that we don't.
Look, from the other dealings that we did with Faye as well, them offering us something and then us being like, actually, can you give us this instead, may be seen as a little bit.
Okay.
it may be seen as a slight.
Could be seen as like.
Yes.
I think we'll say we'll accept it to be respectful.
Yeah.
Purchase other information and then use some of it to purchase anything else to keep us safe, healing, supplies.
Great.
Well, Lyre said that he wanted to donate his money to the city anyway. So
I'll kill you.
That's lovely.
what a lovely gesture, Lyre.
I'll let them know.
I'll kill you. Both of you. I'll find a way.
Do you head
Pressure
back to
wastes
the
in my
minister?
hands.
Head back. All good.
Yeah, real good.
All right. So just
The
so
minister
above table.
smiles.
Sorry, Toby. We're taking the money.
Yeah.
Everyone's happy with
Yes.
that. No
Yeah,
gripes.
the deal.
no-
We're taking the deal.
Okay.
The money's still sat on the table.
Yeah.
People have started talking again now that Aegis's presence is not here. It seems that it almost like commands silence, allows them to speak. They are deserving of their words. So people go quiet when Aegis talks. And the minister smiles to you and will kind of re-allow Aegis back into them. As if this is almost like a mutual agreement, as if this is something that the minister does quite regularly. As they kind of snap their head towards you and this yellow kind of glow is now looking in your direction. Have
We
you
will
come to a decision?
we will accept your offer.
Good. I am glad that this deal is done.
As are we.
You can tell by the way that they talk, they didn't want to be in debt to you. And they will kind of bow their heads very slowly, very respectfully to you. You are always welcome in the wildlands. And they vanish as the minister kind of returns to you. Who's taking the bag? Because Duncan's sticky fingers are like...
I just
Lav's
have a
got a
general
question.
question. Sorry, Tobias. This isn't the same Fae that is connected to the Grove, right? It's a different entity, right?
Your grove, so the Pneuma Conclave, is tied to Ibris, goddess of the jungle.
Which isn't tied to this Fae. Wait, they are tied.
This Fae is a child of Ibris.
Ah, makes sense.
I'd like to retcon. We could have asked for information about Caden. It's too late now, but
I'm working on it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. I can always.
Plus,
speak
we
to
have
stuff.
Angus. Angus can literally talk to him sometimes.
Yeah, it's true.
We will get him back. Don't worry, Lav.
Caden.
You guys are working on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Spell has a name now.
Since I
By
will
this
take the bag
point,
of money.
Duncan's already taken it. And he's like rummaging through it. You can see like his big ass eyes are like, oh, look at that. And he passes it over to you, Sinza.
How much is it?
750 platinum. $7,500 gold.
Oh.
750, you said?
That is, 750 platinum. The minister smiles. I hope that is an agreeable amount for your efforts.
That is. Thank you. Yes, thank you.
187 and a half fucking platinum each.
Is this money come from Aegis, or is it from the town? Because I don't want to take too much money from this town.
Taxes.
You know,
I'll take it.
It seems likely
your cut.
this is being given by Aegis because
I just want to confirm
that was offered
Yeah.
by Aegis
I
rather
think-
than
yeah.
by the minister.
Okay, Cain is just more concerned. Like he doesn't want to take money from people that have gone through all this. You know, so
The city seems to be pretty well off. They'll be
Okay.
all right.
okay.
That is a lot of money.
That's a lot of platinum, dude.
Don't laugh. I'm not playing an Englishman right now. All right,
You're playing an Irishman.
I'm playing
Even
an
worse.
Irishman. Even worse. Next time I play an Englishman, I'll be collecting for the museum. All right, just you
No,
wait.
please, leave me alone.
the rest of your evening, if there is nothing else you'd like to discuss or do, whilst you are finishing your dinner and speaking with the people who live in this town, in this city, as it starts to get dark, and a calmness has kind of begun to descend over the city. What are you doing?
Has the kind of like pink haze lifted from this place?
Seems so, yes.
Sinza just kind of wants to go for a bimble through town, if that's okay. She just kind of wants to like take herself for a little wander, enjoy the sights, for sure.
Yeah, it's very, rare that you get to see a city of this caliber. This is sort of quite close to what you'd see on the Ring, in terms of how well put together and that sort of thing here is. Despite what the map may show you, this city is almost entirely in the trees. It is like a giant treehouse city, effectively. As the surface of the wildlands is not always a safe place to be, so it is easier for people to live above the canopy than it is to be underneath it. It's beautiful. You can see aspects here that remind you of the Pneuma Conclave. There are some sort of bits and bobs that are very, very similar in terms of its structure, but it seems to be of kind of a higher quality. They are stone houses, or houses built into the trees that have been beautifully carved out. There is statues and various other things kind of around town. People using almost like a zip wire with a seat in order to get between trees. But they are, it's mechanics that, again, make you think of the city of Violet Gold. But they are of an elven make. Maybe those sorts of machines had been, like the blueprints for such, had been bought from the City of Dwarves, as they are the people who often make these sorts of innovations. But it is a beautiful city, and you keep getting stopped by people in the street.
Sinza does want to try and find something simple and pretty to buy for Iris, if she can. Just like a bracelet or an ear cuff or a necklace or something for her.
There is a small kind of almost like market. It doesn't seem like many people have opened their stores as they're kind of resting, but there is a few kind of people who are smithing, jewelry smiths, and you are able to kind of speak with them. Initially, they speak to you in Elvish, realize that you're looking very stumped. Not good language.
She speaks in Sylvan. Does that help at all?
They get bits and pieces of it.
Okay. Yeah.
And they say, pick something.
I'm thinking like a little like bracelet of some sort. It's like a kind of with like something of like nature in mind. So whether it's like vines kind of intertwining, I think that would be pretty. Since I can't purchase silver, so it's got to be something else. But yeah,
you're able to find. It's almost this opalescent kind of gem that is inlaid in gold. It seems that the majority of the jewelry is of this kind of natural look, as this is kind of part of their culture. So it is sort of bands of vines with sort of roses engraved on either side, and then a small kind of almost like it's a red gem with kind of a shimmer over the top of it. It's hard to determine what it is, but it's very pretty. And she kind of takes you by the hand as you pick it up and says, "Take it, yours."
No.
Gift.
Since I will. Please. It's kind of like fighting like a gold in her hand. Like, please.
Gift.
Since
Thank you.
Very slowly.
It is a thank you.
That's so nice. Learning from Iris, Sinza is going to return the kind of knuckles to her forehead as a thank you.
She will do it back to you. She's like an older woman. You can tell that she's older because she has ever so slight wrinkles.
Yeah.
Ever so slight. She maybe looks in her mid-30s. It's so hard to determine how old she is. But by the way she kind of moves and talks, you can tell that she is old. Easily maybe 300, 400 years old. She's like top end of elven aging, I suppose. And she thanks you. And we'll leave you to it. You just get given it as like a thank you.
Yeah. I think Sinza leaves the boys to kind of do their own thing for the evening before she comes back, maybe an hour later. She does kind of put a hand on Lyre and says, "I'm just going to go for like a little bimble, a little
waltz around town.
I'll be back." Yeah, she wants to just go enjoy the sights.
It's jarring to use the zip wire.
Yeah, go on a zip wire.
just popping out for a quick shot and going.
You hear the sound
it's
of
like like a ski lift, you know. Yeah. It's got like a seat that you sit in, and it will like take you over.
Doing the groceries, dog. Like
they'd have like little baskets. I think they'd make like technology baskets to like hold the groceries.
Baskets. Yeah. While Sinza's out, Lyre will Cain. You'll actually probably the softest side of Lyre you've ever seen. Lyre is sitting in a corner with like kids and teenagers and some adults, and he's just retelling the story of the battle, censored, obviously, because but he is discussing how Duncan barely missed a shot and took so many hits but kept getting up like there was nothing ever stopping him. Sinza, with pure rage and intensity in her heart, charging into battle, no fear in her eyes, swinging wildly, and even discussing you, a powerful high arbiter, using his magic to help to make sure that people are safe. He actually doesn't mention himself.
Oh. Lyre, you do notice somebody at the back of this little group is scribing everything you are saying.
So I see and hear this then.
Yeah, you can hear it.
I'll come over. I'll come over and listen, and I'll pick up on the fact you haven't mentioned yourself. You know, I think you're forgetting someone in that story. I don't think anyone would have survived unless there was a very powerful mage that aided them.
Bro, that vortex walk was clutch. You gotta give yourself some credit.
Lyre will sort of look up at Cain and sigh. And I protected my friends. Aided them to show their strength. Even though I was terrified, they needed me. And I was always there for them.
There is an elf sat at the front that you would probably equate to being like a teenager. They don't look particularly far off Erin. Bit older, bit taller, but in terms of their aging, it's kind of hard to determine how old they are. Dark skin, short brown hair, and very, very pretty kind of blue eyes, as they are kind of watching you as you're retelling the story. And they hold on to something on their neck. It seems like they have like a small, what you'd assume to be kind of a magic item. It's like a pendant of some kind with a gem in it and an inscribed enchantment. And they look up at you and say, "I want to be just like you." One day when I am more powerful.
Never give up on that.
They nod to you, as if they are inspired by your retelling of this story. A very young mage, you can see the ambition in them. You can see it.
Can I see their tether?
You can see their thread. Yeah, it's weak.
Oh no! Oh no! The first member.
The first is Arvi.
Well, the second member.
Hold on. I think it's gone. Actually, I do have this. Lyre's gonna rummage in his bag. He's also... Is this kid talking English? Common or Elvish?
Yes.
Speak English.
Common.
Colonized.
Fuck off.
English.
English.
Lyre will reach into his bag. This is something he hasn't actually pulled out in a very long time. But he's gonna pull out his first ever, like when he was a kid, probably like 14, his first spellbook.
Oh.
Just something he scribbled notes in of like wanting to be a mage and like him teaching himself sigils and trying to understand spells, and like it's a very broken down, detailed thing. What is your name?
Mitaris.
Mitaris. My name is Lyre Weir, and I was once a new mage. And I made this.
And he'll hold out the book.
It taught me a lot. It took time, and it was difficult. But maybe you'll understand it better than I.
And he'll offer the kid the book.
He takes it and kind of clutches it to his chest. Are you sure?
I have faith in you.
You watch as he looks back to the person who is scribing everything you have been saying, and they look quite similar. It is a kind of an elven, a femme elven woman, you'd assume, kind of long dreads, and dark skin, very similar kind of blue eyes, and she smiles and kind of nods like, yes, it's a gift. And he looks back to you and bows his head to you. I promise I will become a very powerful mage.
I cannot wait to see it.
He looks thrilled at the concept you've given this to him. It's about this time, Sinza, you return. The first thing you notice that amongst like the young people and the elves that have come to sit by Lyre, Duncan is sat right in the middle of them.
It's just this big guy surrounded by a crowd
Gigantic
of small
figure
children.
sat in the middle of like a bunch of elves.
It's basically Billy Madison in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's Cain? Is he in the group as well?
Cain stood next to Lyre.
Sinza will join both Cain and Lyre, and Sinza kind of puts a hand on your shoulder, and for a second there's that reminiscence of not Sinza, but of Targan, as she kind of places a hand on your shoulder and just kind of takes a seat next to you.
We're going to do the spell exposition, and if there is nothing else you guys want to talk about, then we will move to you travelling back to
I stab Cain in the neck, just really quickly.
It's just gonna stick out.
Cast spell magic.
Yeah, I just grab that stone and just rip it the fuck out like Tony Stark style.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
For the love of God.
Fuck with me.
I use Gorilla Glue. It's stuck in there.
I still do have 1 5th level spell left,
Sounds
Toby, so I
special.
can cast Teleportation Circle. Thank
Okay.
God.
I'm going to teleport back to the grove.
When everyone's ready, yeah.
Cool. Grove.
Okay. As you take a step back, there is like plenty of people who want to witness your magic in person. Especially this young boy who now has your has your spell book, and he's holding onto it quite tightly.
We'll just whisper low, no pressure.
Fuck off.
Performance anxiety. Here we go.
Performance anxiety.
Like, you do notice.
Performance anxiety.
You do notice. Lyre does do a little fancy fucking bullshit. Like, he's being a little bit extra, casting the soul
A bit extra.
Yeah.
Mataris waves you off as the world kind of flickers and vanishes, and you get that once again that short kind of vision of you flying across Sith, and it is a little overwhelming, but to be able to kind of be at the height of the cloud giants and see what Sith looks like from here is wild. Before you land gently, safely in your home early in the morning. And I think my PC has just shat its pants. So with that, we are going to take a quick break while I sort some things out. So we'll be back in 10-15 minutes. See you in a little bit. Bye-bye!
Bye.
You land safely in the Pneuma Conclave. It is maybe about 7 a.m. early in the morning. So there's not that many people up and about, but there's enough. You can see stood outside her house is the Archdruid, chatting cordially with 𝘏𝘮, who has a kind of a mug of something in her hands and is drinking it. It's about this time, I think, all of you notice it's starting to get colder. As it's beginning to reach the night months, which is the colder season of Sith. It is not cold. For a jungle planet, the coldest it gets is maybe about 15, 16 degrees.
It doesn't get to
So it's still
That's
UK
perfect
summer.
weather for me.
Does it become frosty with a light chance of snow?
That is on the ring.
Oh.
On the ring, it's snowing all the time. So it's cold on the ring, but here that's the kind of coldest it gets. But you are starting to notice it's getting a bit brisker than you're used to.
Toby, remind me, I have a ring of warmth from my sea
You do?
friend, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
What am I
Pop
talking about?
that
I'm
on,
dead.
stay
I don't need to worry
toasty.
about the cold. I'm dead.
I'm a cold-blooded dog.
I mean, the cold-blooded person
How
amongst
are
you
you
is
right
going to need it. So he's wrapping up. That's fine. As you appear, you notice some of the other druids, the people that live here, kind of look in your direction, smile, and wave at you as if like, you're home. It's good to see you.
I want to
As
try and
many
sneak
of
up and
them
surprise
don't
Iris.
quite know what hell you've just been through.
You're taking the fucking head with you.
Yeah, I've got the sack over
on
my
his
shoulder,
shoulder.
dog.
Yeah.
Should probably salt that or something so it
Well,
doesn't smell.
actually, Cain, can you, like, stop this thing decaying at all?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I...
Do you have gentle repose?
I don't think for today. I could have prepared it, but
We just...
You haven't long rested,
we
so
haven't long rested.
you haven't long
Yeah.
rested yet. At the moment, the head is effectively maybe 6 hours old.
Maybe
So it's
somewhere
not
in the grove could gentle
horrendous.
repose it, I could guess.
Possibly.
There's druids here.
Alright, there's lots of
They
druids.
might have it.
and-
I might talk
Yeah.
to Iris
So
because
they
I don't
might
want to
have
scare the fuck out of a regular druid.
Yeah.
Hey, look at his
Hey,
bag
his
real quick.
head. Can you
Like-
cast it on
Oh,
me?
maybe don't. They have some bit of trauma there with that. I would ask someone else.
There's also this thing
Sure,
is like
Angus,
a
he'll be happy
legend
about
to the grove.
No.
They think this is a fairy tale they used to scare people with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the kids will be terrified.
Yeah, this is like
Putting
what
a
this is like the
pike in the
bagman and the
middle of
bloodied
town.
mother terrified Caden.
It seems like
Zani.
Iris and 𝘏𝘮 haven't noticed you, but Zani is like sat on the seat next to the tree, and her tail's wiggling. She's like,
How wrapped up is Zani? She's gonna be cold.
she
Yeah.
is chilly. She's got like, it looks like she's got Iris's shawl over her
Aw.
shoulders.
Oh,
She's kind of wiggling in your direction as if she's excited to see you, like a dog that's overexcited.
Sonny, come here.
Hello.
Hi. I have something for you.
Hi. She kind of bimbles over to you. It seems like by this point, her tail has fully grown back.
Oh. Sinza is going to rummage through the spoils of what she collected from the Bloody Mother. She's going to pull out one of those void arrows.
Oh. What is it?
Do not. An arrow.
I mean, I gathered that, but like...
Yes. So, do not stab anyone with it who you like. But just don't stab anyone
I
in
don't
the
exactly
grove
go
in
around,
general.
like, stabbing people in general.
No, I know you're
mean,
responsible. Yeah.
Generally,
But-
kind of.
Uh-huh. This is for you. I wanted to bring you back something. So,
That is so exciting. Why does it smell funny?
don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about
Ugh.
it. Yeah, I wouldn't... Yeah, okay. Maybe just give it a little, like, clean off without some alcohol before you do that. So,
But that is a waste of alcohol.
it's better than catching something.
I'll ask Arvi. He has a lot of it.
Is Avi still drinking?
Sometimes, not as much as he used to.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
Donnie's kind of gonna give each of you a hug.
Mm-hmm.
You all smell like kind of weird.
Yeah.
You smell like magic.
Tingle.
Mr. Cain, you don't smell as bad as you used to.
I- I'll take that as a compliment.
Did your funny little thing go well that you were going to go and do?
Well,
I
speaking
can
of
smell
that,
blood.
It
Just
went
looking
well.
over the
It's
line.
successful.
Looks at the head, the bag.
Yeah.
Zonnie's looking at it, like she's got like this expression on her face where her little kind of thin irises go kind of wide as she's kind of taking it in. As she can smell the blood on it. She can't see it, but she can smell the blood. What is that?
A secret for now?
Can we make meat pancakes out of it?
No,
No.
Oh,
I need this.
okay. Not even a little bit.
No. And Lyre will actually get rather stern. And just, no.
Okay,
Thank you.
I guess. She looks kind of pouty, of like, damn, you went hunting without me? That's a bit rude.
Asshole.
She looks sad. It is good to see you're home, though.
It's good to see you too, Zani.
I'm going to go back to praying, because I was talking to Sosha.
Tell her we say hello.
I will do. She bimbles back off to go and take a seat, and you watch as she kind of bows her head. One of the little orbs on this tree glows a little bit brighter.
Lyre will look over to Sinza. Can Zani talk to Sosha?
I don't know a lot about druid magic, but I know this tree is very powerful, so maybe.
Sure. Sure.
It's a religion thing.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Since it's
Got
gonna kind
things.
of
Ooh.
look at the bag and be like, maybe put that in the house, and we will talk about it in a bit.
Yeah.
Just we say hi to Iris. And...
Yeah, I'm gonna head straight to the house. I'll catch up with you.
Mm-hmm.
Lyre will kind of keep his head down as much as he can and throw
Looking like Krampus.
throw his cloak over the bag a little bit just to hide the blood a little bit.
Just
Where are you heading, sorry?
Home to the house.
Home. You're heading
house?
to the guild hall.
To the house.
Yoink.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Going?
I needed it. I needed to do it.
It was an itch. I had to scratch it.
Yeah.
If
What
I
are the rest of
can,
you doing?
I want to sneak up on Iris if I can. Just very
Roll me a
quietly
stealth
kind of
check.
wander up behind her. Fuck's sake, she's gonna hear me, just draw it! I'm not quiet, I got big goat feet!
What's her perception like?
You got
Oh.
your
Okay.
Ooh.
Her passive perception is 19, so she just notices you.
Damn it.
As you are making your way up towards her, you watch as one of her ears flick. And she doesn't turn towards you, but you can tell that she's aware you're there.
Okay.
She finishes what she's saying to Baylor. Baylor kind of starts drinking her coffee again before Iris turns around to you. I know you think you are slick.
Since got her hands held behind her back and she looks like she's trying to be subtle and cute and like sneaky about something. I just wanted to surprise you and say hi.
I'm glad to see you. And she leans in and gives you a kiss.
Yeah, Sinza returns the favor. And with Iris's eyes still closed, Sinza kind of holds up the bracelet and just like puts it between them.
What is this?
For you.
And you watch as she starts to go a little bit red. Roll me an insight check.
Oh no. 15.
Maybe there's something in druidic culture you don't quite know about this gift giving.
Okay.
As she takes it and puts it on. It is beautiful.
I thought you'd like something from somewhere else, and I saw it and thought of you, so...
I assume then your expedition went well.
Sinza lets out a big sigh, and then nods.
I'm glad to see you are not hurt. You are a little bit, but I've seen you worse. As she kind of runs a hand over some of the new scarring in your fur.
Mm-hmm. I'm fine.
I'm glad that you are home safe, though. And I hope with the rest of your friends.
Yeah, everyone is safe.
I'm sure Angus will be very happy to hear this.
The issue was sorted. I hope that eases some of that tension that I'm sure is weighing on him.
He is resting. He has needed a lot of time to recover.
When you are both ready, I'm not really sure if he needs something to help with proof, or we have something that he might want to see, but I'm not sure. So
You can see Bayla is sipping her coffee and watching you really closely, like...
can I make an insight check on Baylor?
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
20.
Dirty 20.
Bayla absolutely knows the implication of the gift you just gave her.
Since it doesn't. Oh no.
And is like...
What are you doing with my archdruid?
She's pulling her fucking face. Before she kind of nudges Iris and is like, you should probably go tell your dad.
Yeah, we have the we bought something back from the elf city. I forget the name of it.
Iris has gone bright red. And she kind of nods. She's like, I'll be right back. As she heads into
it's just okay.
heads into the house. And Bayla's looking at you like, so I'm assuming you got Angus's permission to do that, right?
He asked us to kill the bloodied mother, so that's what we did.
Oh, sweethearts. She kind of takes you by the hand. Oh, you don't know. Oh, sweet pea.
No,
Oh,
what?
dear.
Huh?
So, red jewelry
Oh, no.
means something in Druid culture. You just proposed. I'm assuming you didn't know.
No. No.
Well,
Not that I'm not regretting it in any way. Like I'm like, it was gonna happen eventually, but I would have liked to have had a conversation with Angus and
Angus is just about to find out.
oh god. Should I run for the hills? Do you think it's gonna go well? I don't really know Angus all that well.
I think you'll be fine.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
She said yes because she put it on, so that's a good sign. I mean, I'm sure because you're not part of the culture. If you're not ready, you can talk to her about it.
Okay. No, I'm not like I'm not feeling any regret or anything. I'm just a little surprised by this.
It's okay. Oh, you two are a sweet couple anyway. As she kind of shakes your hand, and then you watch as she's like very slowly moving behind you.
Huh? Baylor.
And she's taking a look at Caden's blessing, just making sure it's in good order.
Oh yeah. Sinza has is holding it and has had it on her body very safely. She's like,
that feels like foreshadowing for what's happened. It's got Caden's blessing.
no, what the fuck? That's actually so perfect, you bastard!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You got given Caden's blessing.
No! Oh god.
Iris and Angus
Oh
both
god.
step outside.
Cain, you can feel all levels of anxiety off of Sinza, and she's like eyeing you.
Cain
come here
is
now,
like-
come here now.
All these emotions is like walking up. Is she saying come here now?
No, she's like giving you the look of come here now.
I feel it was very much a thing of walking and being like, turning around and cast calm emotions, walk forward. Because he's getting like all of Angus's emotions as well, and Iris's and yours, and that is a lot of strong emotions at once.
Very subtly, she says to you, I think I'm engaged. And then, but she doesn't say anything, she just signs it to you very subtly.
What do I feel off of Angus?
Initially, the first thing you feel off of Iris is joy. Almost like a weight off the shoulders, as if she'd wanted to do that, but hadn't had the opportunity. Angus is mixed feelings. You feel pride. A little shock, as if it's very sudden. There's no negative emotions.
Okay.
He doesn't seem upset that this has happened. It's more like a shock of he's still getting to the idea that Iris is old enough to marry.
He's just still settling into his new
still
reality,
adjusting to that.
yeah.
You can see he's looking a bit better than he was.
Good.
He's been taken care of very, very diligently. He's definitely not as withered as he was looking when he
He's
was
been going
there.
to the Groves gym. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hitting the dumbbells.
Get his protein
He's
up.
hitting the dump. It's just a fucking log.
Yeah.
Just a whole ass log.
Whole ass
Dude's
log.
having a whole training montage in the woods right now. So
He's having the Demon Slayer training montage in the woods.
Angus steps over to you, Sinza. Takes you by both the hands. And you've supposed to take care of her.
Yes.
By my estimation, you were not aware of this.
I had thought of it, but I intended to ask you first.
I was not in the picture until a few days ago. You do not need my permission.
I know, but your blessing is important to me.
It does not matter to me.
I would still like it.
You can see Iris is a lot more kind of flustered than you've ever seen her. She's kind of got her hands in front of herself. She's kind of looking at the floor like, oh, she keeps looking at the bracelet and kind of running her fingers over it. And Angus kind of looks towards her and then looks back to you. You have my permission.
Sinza takes Angus's hand and it again offers that exchange.
You understand what that will mean?
I have an idea of Iris's responsibilities.
I do not want to put a dampener on the celebration. She will outlive you. You must understand that.
I understand.
He will respectfully take your hand too.
I spent many years not knowing things. Of Iris knowing me and me not knowing her. I think that burden is not a burden, but something we can share equally. Time together.
This is your choice. It may have been an accident, as you did not know. But it is your choice. We will not take that from you, if you are not part of this culture, not yet.
This is something I want. If she will have me.
She looks like she's about to burst into tears. As she's kind of looking at you, she's really trying to kind of like keep it together because she's supposed to be the Archdruid. And Baylor's kind of putting a hand on her back like, it's alright, darling. It's okay. Congratulations. And Iris is like, really trying to not to be a baby about it. Cain, it is overwhelming just how happy Iris is right now. You've not felt that from somebody in a really long time.
I think there's a bit of his own feelings mixed in there as well. You know, he's very close with Sinza's family in his history, so he's feeling a bit of pride. You know, he's happy.
Iris will kind of take Angus's place, and she takes your hands. I will have something for you when you come home again. I wasn't prepared. I don't have something to exchange.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. I am happier than I have ever been.
I love you.
I love you more.
Even if this was a unexpected occasion.
She starts kind of giggling, kind of runs a hand over one of your horns, and gives you another kiss.
Sinza returns the favor and just kind of runs her fingers over that bracelet that now sits on Iris's wrist.
Cain, roll me a wisdom check. Not a wisdom save, a wisdom check.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Oh, okay. Wisdom check. Okay. Let me just check mine. $19.
Those aren't her feelings anymore.
What?
They're yours.
Oh.
It's a warmth that spreads from the center of your chest. A warmth you haven't felt for a very, very long time. As you don't necessarily produce warmth anymore.
He's gonna go.
You're like a proud uncle.
Proud.
Yeah. He's gonna save him a bit, and then he's gonna head off to his own room to go handle that himself. For a
Go
little
and
bit.
process that.
He's gonna go process that.
In this time, I'll move you guys into the guild hall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you guys currently want to do?
Just
Duncan
before,
kind of leans forward. Sorry.
I was going to say, just before her head starts to rot, Lyre will take a chunk and a half of her hair off.
Plenty of it. There is a lot of hair. She has a lot of it. Generally, it makes sense that a hag's hair would be a point of magic for her, considering all of her deals are done with hair.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Duncan's kind of sat down, and as we kind of reconvene in the center of the guild hall, he leans forward on the table. So what's next? Where are we going? I think it'd be nice to take a break, don't you?
I think it would do us good.
Yeah.
As much as it feels like we're on the time limit, I think we can take a bit of time to recover. That was a lot.
We have some money now behind us as well, so if there's things we
certainly
need to
do.
buy.
I was actually gonna head to the city of Violet Gold.
Duncan pulls a face like he doesn't know what that is.
I know we said the Whisper Field, and I understand it's important, but with what we just went through and how unprepared we are, if we didn't have this place, if we didn't have a chip away back here, I don't know if we would have made it. We need friends. More than a grove. We need a city. And I believe I can make friends with the council. Earn their trust.
Spoke for us at the council. They respected you. I think it is best.
Friends
that you
in high
guys go to the
places.
council. Yeah.
If you give me time, I will do everything I can in that city to earn their trust. Maybe I can get eyes
You already
into
have
Xanos.
a friend on the council with Genka, and he's pretty high up. So you've already got an in, which will make making friends a bit easier. Duncan offers to travel with you. I've never been. I wouldn't know. Sounds like an interesting place.
I mean, there's no water. As long as you don't have a panic attack under a mountain, I'm sure it's fine.
Under a mountain. He looks a bit like, oh. I mean, sure. I've not been on the water for some time now.
It would.
Wonder how Grim's doing. He's like, oh, oh, look, I left the ship unattended for that long.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no.
Dude, Grimm's in jail. We're gonna have to break him out.
Yo, one shot jailbreak episode. We just jailbreak.
we need to do a jailbreak
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
By the way, as I went into the guild hall a little before you lot, there were some letters on the floor as he passes a letter to Lyre. It's in your
Lyre got
whispers, bud.
mail.
I got one from my mom.
You mentioned you have family.
He kind of nods, and reads through the letter again, and he looks happy reading it, as if it's nice to get correspondence back from his mother and his family. It's been some time since he's had a letter from them.
It's from Mordhouse.
Oh.
Lyre he'll read it out because he's not hiding anything.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Lyre, forgive my delayed response, as it has taken me quite some time to put together what you have asked of me. I had to send some of the kindred in search of higher quality paper. Can you believe it? Enclosed is something I believe you will find helpful to your perilous travel. Do not squander this power. To be the judgment of who lives and dies is the High Arbiter's domain, and I'm sure that may cause some contention. But for the sake of you and your own, I do not wish to see such potential in you swallowed up by the shadows of the world. Come visit me when you are able, and perhaps there is more we can discuss on your nature of spheres of your magical prowess. Yours in good health, Mordhouse of 𝘭𝘬𝘧𝘢.
Included in the letter is a scroll of Revivify.
Oh. I feel Sam's
Smell
presence
revival.
at the table.
I smell revival.
Life and
magic.
death is the High Arbiter's domain, so he was like, do
Yeah.
not squander this. This is something you must not always use, but you have access to it. I've put it in your inventory.
The 5-second rule.
Lyre will look over at Cain. Am I getting like death glares right now? What's the...
It's very much a very blank stare. It's not a death glare. He's just reading what your reaction is.
For your empath feelings, you get excitement and hope.
Okay.
And he'll sort of look at you.
It's not for what you think. It's to help a friend.
Okay.
It's to study.
That's fine. But I do keep an eye on these kind of things.
You know where to find me.
I know.
Cain, you know that Mordhouse was capable of Revivify. That is something that he had learned quite late on, while he was with the kindred. You have never seen him use it. Even when the kindred have died, he has not used it. Because he respects Sam and respects that that was their time. But he has it just in case.
If you're heading to the city of 𝘏𝘪𝘨, I have a few things that I need to look into as well. If we're heading to the Wisperfields and then possibly the Leshy. I think information I can gain from the kindred at 𝘭𝘬𝘧𝘢.
We can split up for a little while.
If I remember correctly, and I might be wrong, the Dauntless should be in Abrahimon. You've
Can
got
we-
permission from me to use it to get to 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘐. Just let Grim know and argue the toss if you have to. I'll write you a note. He knows my handwriting.
I wonder if I can use my coin to get there and then on the way back meet everyone on the Dauntless.
That works too.
Toby, remind me, how far is the city of Allegor from 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘐?
From 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘐, months.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a long trek. You're going from near the kind of center line of Sif to the far west.
I need to look at the world map.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, Cain has business in 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘐 anyway, so he's heading there.
Remind me,
You
how
have
long was
business in
the...
𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘐?
Yeah, he's got to deal with all the Lycans. He has responsibilities he's got to tend to.
Since it was poking
Enrichment
you,
time.
Oh, fuck.
but-
What's my closest travel to the Aces Ridge? Out of curiosity.
Probably via Karvik and then following the road.
That was a
If
few
you were
weeks travel.
traveling that way. Or because you have been to the Aces Ridge before, you can try a teleport.
I don't have teleport, I have teleportation circle.
Ah. Then you'll have to travel a few weeks. Yeah, it'll be a few weeks travel. It's quite a trek.
How long are we thinking of being apart for? Like, I want to bear in mind everything that's happening in 𝘏𝘓𝑚, and I know that we need a break. But time still passes even if we stop. Our names are known now. We'll be known from what we did to the Bloodied Mother. Whether the 𝘏𝘪𝘨 hears or Synthesis hears of us, they'll know.
I'll need a few weeks to get to the Aces Ridge, unless I can find someone who has teleportation magic who could help me.
Can you message Genka? Can you speak with Genka?
I can try. I can't right now.
And he'll sort of gesture to the beat up wounds and taps magic.
Yeah, you need to take a rest first.
And you still have a couple of days on your teleportation stone.
I'll probably spend them with my fiance.
Huh?
Everyone in the room other than Cain now looks like at you.
I'm getting married. I think it's been a long time coming.
Oh, congratulations. As Duncan kind of takes your hands and is like, wow.
That... Congratulations, Sinza.
Thank you.
Is it... You see Lyre's mind start to turn a little bit.
Is there a date? Do you have a set thing yet?
I literally did it like an hour ago.
Okay, when you find out, tell me. I gotta figure stuff out.
Okay.
So is it a
I know
spring
it.
wedding? Are you planning in the summer?
What am I gonna
What's-
wear?
What's
We're
the
gonna
theme?
wear-
Pink.
I'd rock it.
Pink wedding.
Matches
I'm
the
sure
heart
it'll
of
be in the greenery somewhere. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head to 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘐. Cain, are you gonna also head to 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘐?
I'll be heading to 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘐.
We're
Okay,
gonna need to have some chats
that's a
about
plan.
Noel at some point as well. So
What? Actually, question. How many days does your stone take to recharge?
a week.
7. Well,
Oh.
9, because a week is 9 days.
Yeah,
on
it's
Sif.
longer. It's longer in Sif. Yeah.
I mean, we could come to 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘐, and then 7 days later I could borrow your stone.
I would still have to get back to the Whisper Fields, though. I'd still have to make the trek. We would still have to make the trek.
Right.
Really dumb idea. We could just ask the merchant if he has another coin.
No.
And just
Yeah,
give him some
you've got the money for it. He's the merchant for a reason. He literally sells shit, like, buy stuff.
He also
What
deals
about
with inflation.
an
It's
engagement
expensive.
gift? Lyre that I will
Engagement.
just give to you.
An engagement ring of teleport.
Yeah. Cain hasn't met the merchant yet. Maybe they'll get along great.
I've
don't-
heard whispers. But I
We've
have
dealt
not-
with Fae enough where people get hurt because of it, and I also don't want to ask a Fae for something I know I can do soon.
I understand.
I will
I'm just
travel.
putting... I'm just putting offers out there.
I know. I will travel. But I want at least minimum a month in the Aces Ridge. I need time to make connections with people. I can also pick up some things for you guys if needed. I plan on getting some new armor, upgrading my utilities. The city of Violet Gold is full of things that can help me. So have a think. If there's anything you need.
Yeah. There was some adamantium. Adamantium, is that how you pronounce it? Some teeth that I had
Adamantine,
asked
yeah.
about. Yeah. A blacksmith on the council. He had showed me the material and said if I could get 2,000 gold together for it, that he would make them for me. Right now, you want to carry around 2,000 gold? You're not
You've got
leaving just
more than
yet.
that and platinum on your person.
Yeah.
Ayla-
I'm
Ayla
paying for her
asked-
shit. I got my own money
Yeah.
to
Ayla
spend.
asked for a bit of adamantine, yeah.
Adamantine is the hardest to come by resource on Sif.
Mm-hmm.
Sinza will also measure her canines so that he knows what size to make them.
Perfect.
And kind of puts together like a little parcel and a note to... I forget what his name was. I have it written in the book.
Lanthanaeum.
Lanthanaeum. Yeah.
I can't believe Sinza's getting veneers.
Getting them sweet veneers.
Yeah.
Adamantine veneers. Damn.
Adamantine veneers.
Lyre also.
Hmm.
I'm sure you'll be visiting a library or knowing you, Bookworm. Can you stop flashing me your titties, please, Cain? Like, no one wants to see that.
Oh, this is me in the background. You
Just
enjoy a roleplay.
6 tits.
I'm just. This is my PlayStation 2 polygon tits. What are you talking about?
Okay, Laura Croft, calm down. Lyre, if you find anything on Yol, any history, heritage, family lines, anything.
That I can do. I'm writing stuff down, sorry, so I don't.
I can also look.
Yeah, you're fine.
Forget.
I can also have a take a look if Lyre's busy.
Since it kind of reaches off her clawed hand to Cain and kind of tucks her 2 fingers in between his like chest plate and kind of pulls him closer. Or I can just speak to you about it.
We could speak a bit about that. My memory's a little patchy, but I know
It's been a long time since you've been to Nyol.
For 20 years.
only 20.
Well, Sinza was maybe just 10.
Yeah, I think so.
Very
Yeah.
young. So,
10, so yeah,
Yeah.
it would have been 20 years.
about 20, 30, and she's in her 30s. So,
Yeah,
timelines are whack, man.
yeah.
Cain, is there anything I can get you from the city of Violet Gold?
Oh, there's nothing. I don't believe I've had the pleasure, so I'm not as familiar with it. I've heard they've got some good blacksmiths.
They
But,
do.
I might have to, if you make some connections, and if I get the chance to go down there, I'll have a look.
I can be charming. I'll see what I can do.
I know it's like 9 in the morning. I want to take a nap. I'm fucking exhausted.
I'm right there with you, don't worry.
Duncan looks tired. He's been up too long.
Lyre will stand up and go to walk away and then stop and turn back. We did good.
Well done, team.
We did good.
Hey, we did. Halfway there, but we done a good job.
Cain, your sword. The name.
Oh, that's crossed out.
There's only 3 left on the sword now. One of which is kind of still not quite there.
It brings to mind Ymir to Cain. He is still very questioning on what to do there.
If you are taking a rest, are all of you resting?
We're gonna rest. Cain's gonna step a little bit longer because he doesn't need to really sleep. So
We get it, you're dead.
Hasn't done. He's gonna do something he hasn't done in a long time. Cain will stay out there. He's not gonna go to his room. So when everyone else is gone, he's gonna go make a cup of coffee, but he's gonna make 2, and he's just gonna keep one on the other side of the table and sit, because it's a habit he had when he was alive, and he hasn't done it.
Here's the coffee for Cain.
He's just
Here's
gonna
for...
someone he loved.
Don't do
He's
this
just
to
gonna-
me.
He's just gonna sit with his feelings and stare at the
Actually
chair.
feel them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just gonna stare at that empty chair.
Having witnessed love and feeling that, it has definitely brought those back to you. Those feelings that are distant to you now. But you still recall them. You recall the feelings more than you recall her face. It's almost hard to remember what she looked like now.
He's gonna try and he can't draw for shit, but he's gonna try, and he's gonna try and draw. If that doesn't work, he'll try and write descriptions from memories. Just anything he can hold on to.
Roll me a performance check.
Okay.
Please give Cain your
I
inspiration,
rolled
Toby.
a 15. Where's my performance? It's actually +2, so that would be 17.
17.
Yeah. It's pretty good, actually.
You're able to recall shape of her head, her eyes, her ears, her horns. It's not perfect. You know there's something missing. You almost remember her armor better than you remember her face. This beautiful kind of silvered plate. The red and gold that she wore. The sigil that she wore is faded. You barely recall it. But it's nice to know that aspect of your memory hasn't entirely faded. There's still bits of her with you.
As the other coffee begins to go cold, he's gonna tuck it away, and he's gonna put it away in a nice, very safe spot he keeps on him. He tucks it away with his wedding vows.
So you head to your room, Cain, and you lie down to rest for the period that you would need to. You hear a voice. It is not one you recognize. In the thralls of your sleep, you hear a kind of a low, gravelly tone. An older gentleman, you'd assume. You should serve ungrateful gods no longer. That's all you hear.
Do I feel the presence instantly gone?
It's as quick arriving as it is gone. And it is so distant, it's almost hard to make out, like an echo from the distance. But you know that the realm of dreams is the closest you get to Saemyth.
Interesting, okay.
You think this is not somebody you've ever met.
He's gonna lay down. He's gonna try and rest. Dream if he can, but this has unsettled him.
As the morning rolls into afternoon, all of you roll me your long rests, please. If you have not already.
Long rest.
I have spells again.
Yippee!
It's daytime.
Take gentle repose.
Yeah,
Until
please.
repose. Let me just double check my spells because Toby ends up having
It's
to
a
switch
cantrip.
stuff out. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
No. I won't be able to take
I
that.
think it's a cantrip.
I'm pretty sure it was. I don't. Wait, general.
This
repose
might be
is
a first
cantrip?
level.
I think it's first level.
Wait, let me have a look.
I'm pretty sure it's not a cantrip.
Oh no, it's a second level, even
Yeah,
better.
I was like, it can't be a cantrip. That's
Thanks,
okay. I
bud.
will. What am I gonna do? Oh, what am I gonna take out? Because I know some of them I have on here, are some I can't take out due to like subclass. So I'll just double-
Yes. I can tell you which spells you can and can't.
Can I, for the day, I will switch out. Is life transference one of them I can switch?
No. You can switch that.
I can switch that. I'll switch out life transference for gentle repose.
Okay.
Nice.
Done
you.
and done.
Thank you. That'll be it for now.
As you all wake up, you can smell something cooking. As Duncan has been preparing something to eat. There's that kind of a distant smell of coffee and food. And he looks a little frustrated that it's not going to ever be the quality that it was in the elven city of St. Landeus. But it's good enough. And it's cured meats of various kinds, kind of bread and butter and a few kind of light cheeses. As he's kind of put it together. Continental breakfast, as he places it on the table for people to eat and kind of downs his coffee.
Duncan, you're a lifesaver. I feel like you bring life to us when you feed us.
Well, I could have put my my special jerky on there.
No,
but
that's
I know
okay.
that nobody else
you don't
wants
need
to
do
eat
that
that.
for me. That's okay.
You're missing out. As he pulls it out of his
sure
bag
I
and
am.
looks like he's about to
No.
eat again.
No, Sinza reaches across the table and like smacks it out of his hand and then taps him on the nose.
Oh,
Tiny ball.
She's loose. Like,
She's loose.
Sinza. Senua's
That's
been
okay.
real quiet since you got back.
Who?
You're liking.
Sinza is just kind of eating her breakfast. She kind of like pats herself down a little bit. And then with those kind of like phantom hands, she just kind of very gently kind of reaches in to kind of find where she's resting.
You can almost feel the sensation of your hand in fur. And sort of a gentle breathing. And then a nip, as if, fuck off.
Yes, that's about right. And so we'll let them rest. I think they deserve it just as much as she does. So.
You've come to an odd relationship with your curse. That you can almost treat it like an equal pet in some regard. An unruly one, certainly, but one that is willing to work with you despite it all. Something to speak with Mirrors maybe about.
Sinza just whispers very quietly to the sleeping creature. We're returning home to our kin.
I wish to hunt.
Soon. Be patient.
There is a growl.
Sinza almost takes the growl and kind of bottles it. And, like, returns the growl back to her as, like, a soon.
They seem to take that and just sort of not push you any further. But it seems that need to hunt that you've always had, despite it having quietened now that you've understood your Lycan more, it's still there.
I hunt the fisherman.
Sushi.
Sushi.
Back on the menu, boys.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Lyre. Whilst you've been sleeping,
Bagman's back.
Shut up.
He's gone.
out of everyone in the party, you are the only person to see the cliffside.
Uh-oh.
In the water, off the edge of the cliff, you know now to be near Abrahamon. Almost a recreation of that cliffside that you looked over when you were there, when you met Cain. You can see a figure floating above the water, tall, almost too tall, slender, kind of long, elongated limbs, with this strange shaped head and long sort of tentacles coming out of their face. And they're watching. They're watching you very closely. The water turns to leaves. As these leaves kind of settled on the water, it still moves like water, but it rustles like leaves. And you watch as they begin to blink out in little kind of glitches of static. And as the waves are moving, they begin to slow until they stop moving. And time itself seems to just stop. Are you doing anything in this moment?
Where are my friends?
You can't see them. It's just you.
There's a sense of fear that comes over him. He feels alone.
Zipping past you is a red thread covered in thorns. And it attaches to him.
Lyre will almost give in to fear and try and force himself awake. Because he's seen this before. He knows this is a dream. But he'll think back to that elven kid. And he'll look at whatever the fuck this thing is. And he'll reach behind his back and pull out the siphon. And just stand his ground. And for however long this dream lasts, he will just stand there.
Feels like hours. You see these yellow eyes are staring into you from across the water that's no longer moving. It's almost like everything has just halted, but you can still see him breathing. You can see those tentacles kind of move occasionally. He cocks its head at you. It's observing you, taking in what you're capable of at this stage. And then you snap awake, and you are soaking wet. Just sweat.
Do I feel rested?
No. You don't feel like you've slept at all. It feels like you've been in a staring contest with an 𝘏𝘏𝘏.
I'm just gonna check over myself.
No injury. The scar where you peeled off that mark that the waiting dark had left on you is still just a scar.
Fuck. Lyre's gonna get up, then he's gonna leave his room, and he's gonna walk past everyone. Just going to train for a little bit. Feel a bit restless.
You look like shit. You okay?
Thanks. And he'll just
Just
keep
an observation.
walking.
Okay, bye.
Lyre's gonna head out just outside the city. Obviously still in the ring of protection from the tree. But he's just gonna take off his upper clothing and just start, kind of like how he was training back at 𝘏𝘏𝘏𝘧𝘏. He's just gonna start making the motions.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception. 17.
You can feel when you step out of the grove's space. Like you can feel kind of the shift in the air, like the pressure change of the stasis that's holding the wild magic together in this space. And as you're looking around, as you kind of beginning to kind of prep yourself to get some of this restless energy out, you notice that the trees are not moving. You can't even feel a breeze.
It's here. It's made it to the fucking barrier. Fuck me.
Some of the leaves flicker in and out, like they're not quite there.
Yep. He'll try and shake it off. He'll just start training, practicing.
Doesn't seem like the grove has noticed. The protection upon it has prevented this from spreading into the grove. You don't know the extent of it out in the dry green.
Yeah, I think Lyre's tired. He's agitated. He's torn. But he'll be out just outside the gate if anyone needs him.
Yeah, you're not far. In this time, what are the rest of you doing? Lyre's just left in kind of a hurry.
I'm watching Cain to see if he's eating.
I mean,
Since it's
he'll
like just
eat.
kind of slowly eating, but she's just like watching him and how like side eyeing, kind of
He'll
watching
eat
the way he
sometimes.
eats.
He'll just go through his system. Right.
He can
How is
eat.
He can
He
eat.
also can choose not to eat
can choose
if he
not-
doesn't
Is
want
he
to.
eating like a
like-
normal person though?
Yeah, like a normal person. What do you mean by like a normal person?
Like, because you
What do
don't
you
need
want
to
him
eat.
to-
It's just a
What do you want him to do?
sensation.
Like a fucking farm animal?
Just curious. Sinza's just curious. You do feel you feel like a spike of curiosity. It kind of feels like a bunch of nails just kind of running up your
Mhm.
back of curiosity. Since it's kind of like watching you.
Mm-hmm.
You also feel it from Duncan now that Sinza's picked up, like he's picked up that Sinza's staring at you, and now Duncan's now staring at you too.
What did Duncan make for breakfast?
It was like cheese and biscuits and meats and stuff like that.
Yum.
He's just in the middle of eating and he's just like stop and like to look at both of them because they're just staring at him.
You said back in your house that you didn't need to eat, so I'm just curious now about.
I don't need to eat, but I can eat.
What does it taste like?
Hopefully cheese and meats.
DM, please tell me it has some sense of taste.
You have it's muted, but yes,
Yeah.
you can taste it.
It's muted. It still tastes like cheese and meat, but it's kind of like the taste equivalent of a distant memory.
You don't get much enjoyment out of eating.
Oh.
But it's something.
So do you want to tell us what you are?
Yeah, Cain.
Yeah, I'm.
Or should we wait for Lyre?
We know he's a goat of some kind.
Well, I know that. It's kind of hard to miss.
Just kind of, I'm pretty sure we mentioned he's undead in the party.
Yeah,
Like
since
the
he's pulling your
party
leg.
knows that
So-
something's up.
Uh-huh.
So, do we want to wait for Lyre or?
Well, it's almost evening. I can't imagine Lyre's going to be out until it's dark. He'll probably come back
Okay.
soon. I hope.
Maybe you should go speak to him, Cain. You're kind of better
you
at
should
the
go check on him.
directness. I kind of fluff around Lyre a little bit.
I'm kind of good at doing the whole talking thing, but
I
I also
don't know if
didn't
he needs
really
space
want to.
this morning with the way he rushed out of here.
He did look a little shaken.
I can go check on
Do
him.
you think he's having nightmares? As he
That's
kind of
what I'm worried
looks
about.
at the party
Probably.
do you think he's
I
worried
will-
about the
Yeah,
mother?
I think that,
Like,
I think he's having nightmares.
you know,
He
waking
needs
like
the
her head
support-
waking up in the
I'll
night
check-
with
I'll go
spider
check on
legs.
him.
He needs the support of an older goated, horned man. He really,
Oh, did you just
Cain.
call me golded?
yeah.
I can't. For fuck's sake.
Look, I'm
He's the
more goat
goat.
than you. For me to be calling you goated is a compliment.
Wait. I'll go check on him. Just to make sure he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna keep eating my cheese and meats. As he's just like.
And Cain will go see what Lyre's doing.
It is not hard to find Lyre. Roll me a perception check, Cain.
That's a low fucking roll. But my
dear.
perception is decent. 14.
Yeah, you find Lyre.
Is he still at the edge of the?
Yeah, he's just on the outskirts of the gate.
So would I? Okay.
You sort of see him throwing his trident and calling it back to him. You see him doing actions and movements. He's sweating. You can sort of see him muttering under his own breath.
Does Cain see outside the barrier? Oh, what's happening?
No, not with that roll.
Okay.
You don't notice it.
You're doing okay out here?
I'm fine. What do you want?
We didn't seem it after the rest, so I thought I'd just come check on you. Concern the others as well.
It's just a shitty sleep. Bad dreams, you know?
Nightmares?
Not nightmares, more premonitions.
Not heard a few of you talk about premonitions. It's happened before.
Yeah, just processing some stuff. Trying to figure out the best way to bring it up.
Right. Do you want us to give you a bit of time and then we'll talk in the house?
No, you're fine. Yeah, just a lot's been going on, and I'm tired.
Well, if you don't mind, or if you'd want, would you like a sparring partner for a bit?
Sure. Nothing big.
Nothing big.
And then he pulls out guillotine.
He literally
Nothing big.
guillotine.
Shing!
That's cool. Lyre. Blade song.
Yeah.
It's just like Goku and fucking Vegeta.
Yeah.
There's just flashes. I was
He's
just like...
not like Cain's not going to use magic, but he just wants to see on like the physical side how Lyre's doing. You know?
Yeah.
I think...
I've been having to learn this from scratch,
Yeah.
whereas you
So
are
he
a
wants to give
trained
him, like,
soldier.
He's had years of experience, so he just wants to see where Lyre's at. Give him some sparring. So.
I think you'd be surprised at what he's capable of, and his movements and strikes are very fluid. They're very dance-like, is the way I've described it in the past. But
because he uses the blade song, he uses the magic of blade songing when he's fighting.
it helps him move quicker.
Yeah. Okay. I think at some point he'll probably say, "All right."
Cain, can you roll me a history check?
Oh, okay. Not good. 6. That was a shit roll.
You can very vaguely recall that blade singing was more popular in the Second Era. But it was dying out by the time you were a soldier. People were forgetting how to do it.
That's interesting.
It
But
was a very
fought-
technical
yeah,
form of fighting.
But I've fought blade singers before.
You have fought blade singers.
Okay.
They are very few and far between. He fights like Mordhaus. And Mordhaus is scary when he fights.
Yeah.
I think
You've,
the way
picked up
Mordhaus
on
is-
this.
the way Mordhaus described it is Mordhaus is like the sea, and I'm like the earth.
Yeah.
Or is it?
You're very grounded,
That's
whereas Mordhaus is very kind of fluid. Mordhaus is almost faster, but Lyre's harder to knock over.
Yeah.
Like if you catch Lyre off guard, Lyre's able to recover faster than Mordhaus is. He kind of takes it in his stride. Whereas if you knock Mordhaus out of it, you've won.
You've picked up on this pretty quick.
I had to. It's life or death.
Regardless of situation, you've done very well with it. I'm curious about without the magic, just physical.
What do you want to know?
No, just to come at me without the blade singing. I want to see how you do.
You'll see like crack his neck, and that sort of vibration and pulse, I guess, fades.
All right.
And he rushes. It is, I'd say it's still about the same. He's just not as quick.
Yeah.
But I'd say his strikes aren't as precise when he's at a blade song.
Okay.
There's almost like a laser focus, Cain, that you're able to recognize when Lyre's using his blade song. think the best way I can describe this is Demon Slayer being able to see the line. Like, that's when he's right in the thick of it, he can see those openings, whereas when that magic isn't being utilized, he's still got the skill, but that precision is lacking. So it doesn't make him a bad soldier, it doesn't make him a bad fighter at all, but it definitely gives you more openings.
Can Cain spend a bit of time with Lyre, essentially just like going through that? Because he's of the opinion of, like, if you can get better without the magic, it's just going to make it even better when you're using it. And especially if someone casts something that dispels it. If you can get precise with that, you're going to be a fucking nightmare with it.
Like, you tend to find that working with Cain, because of the weight of Cain's greatsword, you already have a lot of openings because it takes him longer to swing. But he's surprisingly good at parrying. So he can't necessarily get a hit in, but neither can you. So the two of you work on kind of that aspect of precision that you were lacking in for a couple of hours. It does definitely take the tension off of your shoulders that you had been carrying, almost affirming your skills are good. Knowing that somebody who has lived quadruple your time, maybe even longer, over a century longer than you, is struggling against you, even with that experience.
You do notice Cain. Lyre aims low. He takes out your legs quite a bit. But he also uses, I guess, distraction, where you'll swing and he'll throw his trident to the side and dodge out of your way before summoning it back to go at you again.
Okay, nice. That's good. That's nasty. That's going to definitely throw him off.
It doesn't help that you have a blind side, Cain.
Yeah.
Well, I picked up on it.
And knowing that, having that in Lyre's arsenal makes him a formidable foe against you, because he knows there is a side of you can't see out of. You have to turn almost entirely to be able to keep up with him, to the point where he's got you running in circles, effectively. It is a workout. The two of you are pretty drained after your sparring session, but you've definitely learnt something, Lyre. And Cain, you've definitely learnt something from Lyre.
Well, that was really good.
I'm going to give you both inspiration for the next session.
Let's go.
I did want to speak to you about something at some point. Talk about the gods and magic. Well, I already know your very general opinion, but you've got a bit of a unique insight that I wanted to maybe pick your brain about.
Look, I could use the distraction. If you want to talk.
Yeah. Well, I know how you feel about Aces and gods in general. But I'm curious how you feel towards gods like Deltan, Sam, and the others.
I have a personal issue with Aces, which causes the intensity to be a bit more focused towards him. But to be completely blunt and honest with you, I don't like your god. I'm surprised you do.
In what sense?
All right. You're on this realm, on Sif. You're well respected. People look to you. People care about you. People find you to be the Bloodhound.
I never liked that name myself, but I agree.
You're just Sam's bitch. Psalm doesn't care about you. You're a high arbiter. So is everyone else that died before you. What happened to them? She moved on. She grabbed the next head and put it in its place. And you can feel all these emotions and feel how I'm feeling and understand everyone. How does Psalm feel about you? Are you different? Are you special? Or are you forgotten?
That's the thing. I don't think anyone's special in that way, not to the gods.
Wrong.
Someone has to play that role.
Wrong.
Wrong to you, the one that's trying to become a god. Right? You're special, you're different.
No,
First no mage in history.
I'm not special. I'm determined. It's different. Everything I've done, I've earned. Nothing was handed to me.
That may be true. Is that what you think of me? That I didn't earn this? Everything's given to me. You think I hadn't had to learn? Suffer and sacrifice?
I think Psalm has a ceiling over your head you can't break through. Psalm is holding you back. I don't know your history. I don't know what you've done, how long you've lived. But you are one of the strongest people I've ever met in my life. And you don't feel. There's nothing there. I'm talking to a brick wall. I called you a bitch, and you stood there like it was nothing. You are limited by your emotion because you have none. Feel something. Do something. For once in your life, feel. Get angry, bitch of Psalm. Do something.
Cain, roll me a wisdom save.
Fail.
That is a dirty 20.
There is a spark of something, and it fizzles out. As if something has snuffed it. You feel your muscles tense for a moment, and then you return to that kind of nothingness state.
Do I see that?
Probably.
Yeah, you watch as he kind of tenses up, and his face sort of frowns for a moment, and then sort of dulls again, as if it is sparking something. You're seeing something.
That.
Under all that, there's a person.
Right there. That was you. That wasn't the Bloodhound. That was Cain. Whoever's in there. There has to be something, someone who made you feel a certain way, who made you feel loved, who made you feel powerful, who made you feel like a man. Someone who made you push through the pain, who made you unlimited. Someone you would have broken through every wall and ceiling for.
And there was once, okay? There was a lot of them. None of them are left. 130 years on this earth. And they have faded. There's no one left from that time for me. And yet the wind still blows. We share the same sky. I look at the same stars every night. The same sun. Same places. But it's not there for me. I'm not part of this world. I shouldn't be. I'm here to do a job. I make sure souls keep turning. Because if that stops turning, we'll just get another age. And this one will end. You know that.
There's a pause, and Lyre will step forward gently, and he will cup your face. You are part of my world. You are part of Sinza's world. You roam this earth with us. I am sorry for all you've lost. And I will happily listen to you tell me about them hundreds of times. But I don't want to be friends with the High Arbiter. I want to know the man underneath it.
Okay.
Cain,
Oi.
don't let the gods imprison you.
Can you hear that voice again? That unfamiliar, gravelly voice. You should serve ungrateful gods no longer.
Can I want to ask you something important? And this might be a bit off topic at first, but it's about Ymir. I know that's a sensitive subject. And she's supposed to be on my list. But she was taken from it. And I don't know anyone that's been taken off a list like that. Taken off of some sites. And as far as I know, it's because Deltan came asking, begging. And that hasn't sat right with me for a while. I'm curious about your opinion on it.
I mean, you know where I stand on Ymir. I won't ever lie about that. But how else would you find a way to become your own man than making a decision for yourself? I could tell you stories, I could tell you riddles, I could try and manipulate the things you say and think, but at the end of the day, the type of man I want to be, and he'll look you dead in the eye, the type of god I'm going to become, is one that cherishes the potential of others. And you have unlimited potential.
Well, we'll see if that's the case when you get there. But, personally, I think there's a bit of a quality you're missing to get to that point. I think that's mostly self-preservation. You kind of need to be a bit of a martyr to become a god. Because when you do, you won't exist anymore. Your body will be ash in the wind.
I know what becoming a god entails. I know what I'd be leaving behind. But for magic, I would die for it. What are you willing to die for, Cain?
Cain, roll me another wisdom save.
Come on, buddy! Oh boy. Now I roll with a fucking 2? What is that? Plus 8, so 10. Feel something!
As Lyre says, "What are you willing to die for, Cain?" It's almost like his voice isn't his. You hear a woman. You feel a brush against your fingers. And there is a stabbing pain in your chest, like regret, like loss. And it's yours. It's clear on his face. Like you can see that you said something that hit a string.
There he is. It's nice to meet you, Cain.
And Lyre will just go in for a hug and just give him a big old hug.
For the first time since you've met Cain, he looks like a person. He looks like a soldier that's seen too much. He looks tired. He looks like he's been worked to the fucking bone for over a century. And it really shows in that moment of him feeling that he is just a person.
Lyre will just give him a big old hug. And he'll just hold him for as long as he needs.
I'll stay there a while, and I'll put his arm on his shoulder, and how about we head back? I'll tell you about that illusion magic you've been so curious about.
I would love that so much.
I feel like they'll just have a nice chat about things, and Cain will talk about just bits of himself that just hasn't come through as much. The things he liked when he was alive, like the things he remembers, and the feelings he had about it that he remembers, and the people, the places that they've kind of already seen, but when Cain saw them when he was alive, what they were like.
This is like the first time. I think this is the first time Lyre's figured out you lived in like the second era.
Yeah. Has he not? Yeah, he's.
I didn't know that.
He talks to you about events that happened 100 years ago in the previous era.
I'll tell him a bit about what he remembers from the World War, bits and pieces.
Before the World Warp was ruins as it is today.
Yeah.
What kind of city it was.
Yeah, what the city was like, what the people were like. I'll go over that. And then I think we'll end up reaching their house, so...
It puts into perspective just how long Cain's been kicking. That he lived through the Harbinger crisis. That is just words in a book. Usually, you'll look at it and it's just history. It's just things that people have written. He lived it. He died in it.
That's the fact that he's been to the ring. Well, half of him has been to the ring. So.
Whoopsie.
All right.
Do you tell Lyre about Hudson?
Yeah, I'll tell Lyre about Hudson.
Who is Hudson?
A prospective mage who was part of the syndicate. At the time, he was a little, dozy. Didn't quite understand he was a divination mage. Just thought he had the prophetic dreams. Just thought he could kind of have like a really strong deja vu. Didn't realize it was his magic. He was a bit of an Epo baby, but that's fine. And he was good. He was a good person. He worked for bad people. He was a good person. And Cain has fond memories of Hudson. If they're a little bit goofy, it's just a wizard he remembers. He doesn't know how far Hudson ever got. He didn't get to live to see it. And it was a long time after that he woke up when Sam put him back together.
How long have you been serving Sam? This is an Odin question.
Okay. He was a worshipper for most of his life, but not like a cleric, right? It was just part of his religion.
He was initially a fighter.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he served Sam as the High Arbiter for about 100 years now.
It's been about a century, yeah.
About a century, which is cruel because he's just about to get resurrection at the point he can't use it.
Great.
His resurrection only works up to 100 years.
Yeah, which is very cruel. As soon as he's hit that mark, that's when he's got hold of it.
Right.
So he can't resurrect himself.
Very cruel. Yeah.
As you return back to the guild house, Duncan has been doing the washing up. Sinza's been munching away. The two of them have been chatting idly. And it's odd almost to you, Sinza, as you see Cain and Lyre walk in chatting like they're friends. It's a nice change of pace after them being so spiky with each other for quite some time. It seems like they've come to some level of an understanding somewhere along the line.
As a note, the only thing I want to do is put all our magic shit in the middle of a table, see if anyone wants anything.
Yeah.
If not, I just want to sell shit when I get to the thing if I need to. So.
Oh, okay.
Can we say that Lyre also does a little fucking bloop, 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 identify on the items that we got from the Bloody
Oh yeah, I absolutely can do that. No stress.
Okay. So as you do an identify on the crown that you were able to take off of the Bloodied Mother, it is called the Crown of the Wrathbringer. This jagged iron circlet bears ornaments in the shape of the enemy runes. So it's the runes that are similar to the ones that were on the heart. You see blood carved into it. As you recognize this rune, it is now carved into Angus's chest. When worn, the crown glows with pale light as it draws upon the wearer's fury to strike opponents with vicious terror. When you make an attack roll against a creature and hit it while wearing the crown, you can spend and roll one of your unspent hit dice. The creature takes extra psychic damage equal to the number rolled. And you can invoke the rune upon it that casts the fear spell whilst it's worn. The spell has a duration of a minute and doesn't require concentration.
Yo! Lyre will look at it and see it all. And his eyes will just go to Sinza. I think you might like this. And he'll hand it over. And he'll explain everything, basically.
It's like a silver tinted band. It's not silver because you've been holding it and it doesn't burn, but it is like a silver colored metal. So it's probably something similar, like platinum or something. And if you put it on, it changes its shape to fit the size of your head. You can loop it on one of your horns, and it shapes onto your horn.
Yes, please. She wants to put it on one of the lower ones because she's already got one on this side, so she wants to put it on one of the lower ones, so it kind of like cusps on the edge.
So there's a kind of a silver tinted band on one of your lower horns.
It's a little like, what do you think?
It looks good.
I'll show you my collection.
You take a look at the arrows. You still have 19 of them on your person because there was a bundle of 20.
My arrows.
This pitch dark piece of ammunition is composed of densely packed shadows. A creature hit by this magic ammunition takes psychic damage instead of piercing damage. The ammunition makes no sound when it is fired and strikes the surface, so it is completely silent, leaving no discernible wounds, and it vanishes immediately after hitting a creature.
Holy fuck.
Lyre will look up at Sinza and then look over at Duncan and then back at Sinza and back at Duncan.
Can Duncan use arrows?
They're manipulated to be used in his harpoon cannon.
Okay, cool. I will give them to Duncan. I would like to keep one, if that's okay, just because, Sinza wants something, so.
Okay.
Do we have a...
Duncan's inventory and give you just one.
over the top of the table, just so I know. Are you keeping the life draining arrows as well?
Yes. I haven't put those out. Those are for me.
Okay.
I know you want them. but
I don't
they're
want them.
all of it.
I just thought it would be better for Jade, seeing as they shoot. That's all I'm saying.
No, I would.
You go
I only have
halfsies.
5 of
Go
those.
halfsies
I don't
on
have
each
many
the
of those
arrows.
ones.
You kept one of the
Sinza,
other ones. Give one to Duncan.
As you pass over the
Yeah.
hag's staff,
Yes.
you place it on the table. It is covered in kind of like bones and jangly bits and lots of sort of things. It is kind of an old rotted wood, but it seems very sturdy. The staff can be wielded as a magic quarter staff that gives a +2 bonus to attack and damage. And it has a +2 to spell attack rolls. The staff has 10 charges for the following properties. It regains 1d6 +4 expended charges daily at dawn. It can cast Animal Friendship, Awaken, Bark Skin, Locate Animals or Plants, Speak with Animals, Speak with Plants, and Wall of Thorns.
It casts Awaken.
You can also use it to cast Pass Without Trace, without using any charges.
Awaken.
Yes, it
What does
can.
that do?
Awaken. Awaken, it lasts for 8 hours. After spending the casted time tracing magical pathways within a precious gemstone, you touch a huge or smaller beast or plant, and you can wake it up and give it sentience.
Yeah,
give
you
a
can
plant or a beast sentience.
You can basically go be like, this tree is my fucking pet now. And there's
Or-
ways to
It
make
only
it permanent.
lasts for
That's cool.
30 days.
Yeah, 30
Brittany.
days.
Whoa.
Charm Brittany. for
Brittany, please.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
I'm just saying, there is still that dragon skeleton in the tree.
We need that for the protection circle. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, we do need that for protection. Yeah.
An extra bonus of the Staff of the Woodlands is you can use an action to plant one end of the staff in fertile earth and expend a charge to transform it into a healthy tree. The tree is 60 feet tall
Whoa.
and 5 foot wide, and its branches at the top spread out in a 20-foot radius. The tree appears ordinary, but radiates a faint aura of transmutation magic if used with Detect Magic. While touching the tree and using another action to speak its command word, you can return the staff to its normal form.
Oh, so we just want to plant the tree here and use the staff when we need it?
What?
Sorry. Well, who wants the staff? I don't want
Another
it.
thing on the Awakened is that, like, it lasts 30 days, but they stay awakened. The awakened creature chooses whether they remain friendly to you based on how you treated it. The awakened, the effect it has is permanent, but the charm is 30 days.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Which is insane.
That's really cool.
Lyre will
Why'd
be
you want
like,
staff?
we can plant it.
No, if you want the staff, it's magic. I know you like magic, so
I won't say no.
yeah, you can have it.
I mean, do you think you could imbue it or get Baylor to work with it, to put it with your staff or your trident?
You don't really have a
You
staff.
can't
Oh,
double
you
up
can, yeah.
enchantments.
You can't.
It's Minecraft
I mean-
shit.
It would be good to have a backup. It could be used as utility as well.
Mhm.
But I have some things I could work with it. I might just
Yeah.
talk to Baylor about making it a bit prettier. As he sort of stares at the rotted wood and bones and stuff hanging off of it.
I just have a feeling there's just like some skinned face pulled stretched over one part of
A
it.
little bit.
Like a lampshade with a face on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I also found these. Lyre will pull out boots and plonk them on the table. Bah! And cast Identify.
Timberlands.
Boots of elven kind. When you wear these
Oh my
boots, your steps make
God!
no sound, regardless of the surface you are moving on. It completely silences your movement. You have advantage on dex stealth checks. Duncan puts his hands up like,
Yeah.
like
I got no issue with that.
I think that's best for Duncan.
Lyre will plonk them over to Duncan.
Considering how much he falls all over this place.
Yeah.
Duncan puts them on, but kind of struggles because his feet are a bit bigger than an elf.
They should change to your size, I promise.
I'm working on it.
Don't
He's
force them.
struggling to pull
They
them
have
on.
tune first.
Lyre will also
Gently,
pull out
gently.
I've got the Wraith's circlet, but I think I also had the Wraith's cloak or cape or something, Toby. I forget which one it was.
Yes, you do.
You
I
did.
thought
You
I
were
put
wearing
that in
the
your
cape for a
inventory,
while,
but
I think.
I was wearing the circlet for a little bit. That was the first one I got.
Yeah.
But Lyre will put them both on the table. These are an option as well. It's not a complete set. I believe there's one more piece, but I'm not sure where it is. Basically, what's the whip called?
I got a whip from the dragon rider guy.
Oh, no, has it got Wraith in front of it?
No.
I think it was from him. I don't know where I got it from, but I know it was. Like,
It is from him. It
so
does like
nice.
extra ice damage and all that.
Yeah. It was a
I'll
reach
remember.
weapon, which made me happy.
Yeah. But yeah, the Wraith, the circlet, and Garb, they act as sort of like a combo deal.
If you're wearing all 3 pieces, you get a bonus to it.
Yeah. But you can
Plus,
move through.
dying means you don't lose your attunement to this enchantment.
Yeah.
So even
do they
while
do?
if you're wearing it, even if you die, you don't have to reattune to your magic items.
Can help you move. You can move through creases as if they were difficult terrain, regardless of their size. You have advantage on dexterity stealth checks. Wearing the circlet. I believe. In bright light or dim light, you get like extra hiding or some shit like that.
So whilst you're in dim light or darkness, you can walk through people as if they are difficult terrain. If you're wearing the entire set, bright light but not sunlight and dim light are classified as dim light or darkness. So you can effectively pass through people so long as they are not in sunlight.
As soon as it's night
give
and
it to
Cain
Cain.
walking through a crowd of people.
That's terrifying.
The only thing is, Dex, is the Wraith's garb is light armor. It's not heavy.
Oh yeah, because armor.
Yeah, I can't wear armor.
So you can wear the circlet on its own, but if you wear the garb with it, that's the only way you're going to get. Like, you also get Misty Step as a skill with the chest plate.
Yeah.
But if you're not wearing it, you'll only get the effects of the
'cause I've
headpiece.
got full plate armor. I've got full. It's +2 plate armor.
If
You
you
must be able
want,
to add the enchantment to the plate.
it's possible.
And Arby?
If it lets it,
You could ask Arvi and see what
Yeah.
he can do, but that might be out of his skill
that
set.
might be.
That's true.
I'm trying to upgrade his stuff. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help him.
He's working on it.
Yeah.
He's definitely becoming a better
yeah.
mage over time,
What's the-
but it
He's
will
doing
take some
great.
time for
I'm
him
so
to get
proud of
there.
him.
We need to go talk to Arby. Fuck, I forgot.
What for?
So what's just in general? We need to go check up on him.
He's good.
But what's
We were
the
here, like,
Long
yesterday.
ago. He's fine. Yeah, we saw him yesterday.
It's been so long.
It's been a day since you've been gone.
It's been a month since we played
It's been a
D&D.
month since we played D&D. Where
It's
am
been
I?
87
So-
years.
What does the circlet do by itself? I think the circlet's still good. We can
So
put
the
that
circlet
on
allows you to
his horn.
pass through people in dim light or darkness.
Yeah, I'll probably put the
Is your horn
circlet on
dry?
his horn then.
Yeah.
I'll hand over the
I
circlet.
wanna. Yeah, the garb.
I'll put that
I
in
think
your
it's
inventory.
useful, but I need to move it on to something else. So we probably will ask Arvi. Just to see if there's a way that, like...
Well, I'll hand that over to you too, because if it's still on my person when I go to the city of Isle of Gold, I will sell it.
Okay, hand it
Yeah,
over
I'm
then.
gonna get. I'm gonna give them both to you. Do we have anything else we need to talk magic wise? Oh, did you cast Gentle Repose on the head, by the way?
Yeah, I'll say I've done that in the morning.
I will
then.
have assumed
Yeah.
that that was something that he's done, yeah.
I'm just
He's
gonna
had a haircut since you last saw that hair.
put this in me because I don't, not for metagaming purposes, but it's more for like, I can't let people know how much my armor's worth.
Valid.
But it's fine.
But yeah, so I'll give
Oh
you.
yeah,
I'll
that's
give
a
you.
lot.
I'll give you the circlet and the garb. So you have
Okay,
those.
cool.
You know the reason that your armor is that expensive is because it's from the second era. It's a
Yeah.
fucking antique.
It's an antique and it's +2. Like,
It's +2 and an antique.
Oh,
Bro,
no.
it's a lot of money.
oh, Sif's British Museum's after me.
No.
Art is on my back.
But yeah, so Toby, I'll give him both the garb and the circlet. So you can have
I
them both.
put them in his inventory.
I'll delete the garb from my inventory then.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. But that's everything Lyre has, because I'm keeping my ring of warmth and I'm keeping my ring of psychic resistance.
Yeah, keep that. Like, you need that. Sinza will put the little lock of brown hair that she acquired. She's rewrapped it in like a piece of cloth that she had, but she kind of puts it on the table in front of everyone. I also acquired this from the Bloodied Mother when I searched. I don't know who the hair belongs to. The Bloody Mother had mentioned when she does deals, sometimes she trades in these kind of things. I have the scent, so if I smell it, I might be able to track it back. But the only deal that I know the Bloodied Mother had done was with the White Wolf, but from the stories of the White Wolf, I would assume the hair would be grey, so I'm not sure if it's his.
If he's an all-powerful mage, he could look like anyone.
Yeah, maybe.
Duncan shrugs, holds it up against his head. He's like, don't think it matches.
And it might be yours.
Do I look good with the streak? As he's like holding this little
brown
tied piece of
streak.
hair. He's just like,
I don't know. This is further down the track than I even want to think about, but we need to tie up loose ends with the White Wolf at some point as well. I'm sure that Genka will ask you about it when you go to the City of Violet Gold.
I will talk to them and let them know it's why I'm taking that. And he points to the head.
Mm-hmm.
and
Make sure
me.
you mention... Make sure you mention that the White Wolf had made a dealing with this fiend.
Do we know
All
the
those
the specifics of the deal? Are they the one that... Did the Bloody
What?
Mother come into the city, or...
I don't...
Since roll me a history check.
I headbutt Sinza. Come on!
Ah!
You're not the goat here.
Dude, you hit Sinza in the head and you just rebound off her. Nah, Garbo.
You headbutting Sinza with those horns she had?
Yeah.
You're a dead man.
You
Snappy neck.
recall briefly, my misery will outlive me. The wolf still has his teeth, and my contract still stands.
That's what the Bloody Mother had said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sinza will tell the poem to the smart people of the group.
The wolf still has his teeth. My contract still stands.
He's still got the plans. You can't... Well, you can strip memories from someone. I'm not going to say that you can't, because I'm a perfect prime example of that.
A wizard of his caliber, it will be incredibly difficult to rewire his memory.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Well, I will get to the city of Violet Gold. I will speak to the council about this Bloody Mother stuff. Maybe they can look into it more. But we will find the time to get to the ring and meet this wolf, and I think we have more pressing matters since we are taking time for ourselves.
Genka got us tickets to go to the ring. So that is an option. We are approved to go there with Genka.
I know.
Okay. Where are we meeting after all of this? The Whisperfields, right?
I mean,
That's what I was thinking.
Duncan, can you get us there with your ship?
He nods. It's a relatively easy passage.
How long?
Couple of weeks.
I want at least
From Abrahamon.
I want at least a month in the Isis Ridge.
We can take some time. Like I said, we're not massively on a time limit.
Duncan, hold that thought. You'll see Lyre do something quick with his hands. Genka, I want to
He's
come.
probably sleeping.
It's fine. Genka, I want to come visit the Isis Ridge for a while. I need quick transport.
Is there any way you can get me from the Drowley Green to the Aces Ridge, along with Duncan?
There is a pause.
They're up at night anyway. They're nearby.
It's the daytime.
Ooh,
Maybe not there.
It's late evening.
I don't know. Sorry.
Oh, okay, he's fine then.
I might see if I can
You
take
slept during the
some
day.
Hag's
Um,
hair.
We're vampires now. What's wrong?
I might see if I can take some hag's hair for Mirror and
Good
Morehouse
evening,
without-
Mr. Lyre. I can send somebody who will be able to get you to travel fast. One of Heliodor's scholars.
Perfect.
If there is somewhere you need to travel to from the city, I may be able to help as well.
Lyre will quickly make a gesture. I can meet the scholar at Kavik, along with Duncan. We have much to catch up
Another
on.
pause. Kavik is good. I will send someone out immediately. Look for someone in purple.
Someone in green, got it.
Wicked colorblind Lyre. I hate to tell you this.
Surprise!
Do you know that you're blue?
I'm yellow.
What?
I'm
Yellow. I'm yellow. I'm yellow.
Duncan looks like
I
a
need to go change
Simpsons
his art
character.
now.
Yeah. He doesn't know he looks like a WD-40 can, damn it. That's transportation sorted.
Dex!
So
What the fucking gold? Holy shit! Anyway.
That's how much my armor's
Yeah.
worth alone.
antiques.
Whew. Okay.
Second age, dog. You'd know, looking at it. If you looked at it, like, and analysed, you'd be like,
Just know you're gonna wake up
This age
butt ass
is-
Oh
naked.
my fuck.
You're gonna wake
Yeah.
up butt ass naked, and Lyre's gonna be gone. So
dog, that shit's worth a lot of money. I ain't going anywhere. But I know as soon as I die, you guys are gonna loot him like animals.
I'm not
Yep.
looting him.
Lyre
am.
will.
look.
Lyre likes to dig up
It's
graves.
called the contingency plan.
Yeah,
of
it's
if
called
Cain dies,
survival.
you've got inheritance.
That's paying for the wedding, okay?
Exactly.
Oh my god.
But Lyre will
I'm
turn
not
back.
spending that much money on a wedding.
Lyre will
You're
turn
supposed
back.
to spend a lot of money on weddings.
Kane's used to it because he spent time around her family.
Mm-hmm.
Sinza doesn't know shit, dog.
You're bougie people, bro.
Lyre will
What?
turn.
Are they?
Lyre will turn back.
Lady Sinza, yeah, right.
I don't know.
They go play golf.
Fuck you, don't talk
Oh
to me
my
about
God.
golf. I'm entering the corporate hemisphere. Help! Help me! I'm getting invited to play golf! I work a 9 to 5 in corporate, they want me to come play golf. I want to play D&D with my friends. I don't want to play golf.
The desperation. My god. Is there anything else you want to discuss? Cain, did you want to discuss your magic, your illusory, whatever the fuck?
Yeah, I also just want to know, Cain wants to take some hag hair because I just remembered like Mirrors and Morehouse having like alchemy stuff. So I was
Mirrors is
like,
a very powerful alchemist.
great for Mirror.
So
My
that would
hag hair.
do him good.
Mine.
Well, okay, we're a
Our
party.
That's
hag
a
hair,
lot of
communism.
hag hair.
Wait,
If that's so, give me your life draining arrows. Is there a problem? We're a party.
It's true. You literally have gone from you, and I will quote you on this, saying, "Those are mine." What do you mean? To this is a party. It's party resources.
Duncan! Why are you now saying that you want them for you?
Because we're a party and we share things.
Oh,
By your
I get
logic-
You
why
can take a very,
5 hours.
you can take a very small bundle of
Oh,
hair
easily,
without
yeah,
it
that's
getting
Yeah,
in your
that's
way.
fine. Like,
There's
I just
so
want a
much
small
of it.
bundle because there's
Yeah.
that. Have you
Oh,
seen
dude,
the art?
I-
That's a lot of fucking hair.
I took a little bit. I
It's
just
a
have
lot
like
of
a,
hair.
I just have like a hairball. So there's fucking heat.
Okay.
Let's go crazy.
That's awful.
Yeah,
Campbell's in the shower.
That's fine.
Bro. Okay, so you're taking a little bit of hair for Morehouse and Mirrors.
And then I'll go over the details of the illusionary stone. Essentially,
Yeah, what?
I
What?
I will go over the details of it. I just need
Would
to
you
open
like
them.
to, or would you like me to?
Actually, I feel like you have a bit more insight on it, so I'll let you go over the details of it.
Rock.
Cain, do you show it to them?
Yeah. He will use the illusion stone to, like, put
Show
casual
me your
clothing
chest.
on. Like, he's just got, like, an old shirt that's got, like, the, like, the way it comes down in, like, a taper with, like...
Yeah.
That
Like
V-neck.
Sinza's top, basically.
yeah, kind of like Sinza's top, but then it, like, pulls
Yeah.
back and shows the stone. And then
The first thing you notice is there is a fucking gigantic scar from shoulder to hip. Like, it just completely covers his torso. And right in the center of his chest is a black, almost obsidian stone embedded in his skin. There's kind of like veins almost spreading out from it. It's about palm-sized. It's big.
Lyre is uncomfortably
The
close in your space,
description
by the way.
reads...
It's just looking like...
It is a hefty-sized, palm-sized obsidian stone. This beautiful stone is imbued with the will of a powerful extraplanar cleric of the First Era, who had to change his appearance to remain safe on the material plane. The illusory stone allows its owner to cast Alter Self at will without the use of material components.
Ooh.
So Cain can always change his appearance.
That's awesome.
He mostly uses it to just change his clothing, but for the sake of. In order to attune to this item, the stone is embedded in the skin at the center of the creature's chest upon attunement. Removal of the stone is impossible without death. Cain's heart has been replaced by this stone, and his soul is inside it. If somebody dispels it, Cain is dead.
Hold up. You got mad at me for counterspelling that dispel.
Well,
Dispel magic will incapacitate him, anti-magic will kill him.
Right, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if Cain pisses
It's
me
said
off,
the
I can
user's soul
just...
resides in the stone once it is implemented, and it may be contested with the resurrection rules that we use. But for the most part, Cain doesn't get death saves if something happens to that stone.
Oh shit, fair play.
He will just die. With extended use, the illusory stone causes dark patterns to appear on the disguise. On the user, the user, whilst not using the stone, it turns the veins around it black, which you're seeing here.
spreads up the side to his eye.
Got you.
You become aware that Cain hasn't told you about this because this is a severe weakness.
Yeah. Also the fact that if they knew and the hag knew what they knew, he would have been dead in that fight.
She would have just killed him.
Or just killed him, or she would have controlled Lyre. And he doesn't know if Lyre could do that yet.
No, no, Lyre, don't
So
do
you can
it.
understand why Cain was like, I can't tell you, especially you.
Because if the hag had found out that information, it could have just killed Cain outright.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing Sinza didn't know.
Not with me there, boo-boo.
Camera spell. The problem is with this stone, and it equates to you specifically, Lyre, you're starting to kind of piece this together as you're getting this information, is that if Cain's soul is inside this stone, then effectively his soul has just been stitched back onto his corpse. It's not in the body. His soul is not in there. It is puppeteering it. This is why he's undead. He has the memories of Cain because that's his soul, but you take that out and he is just a zombie.
Question. This is an Odie question. I guess it's kind of a Lyre question. With what I just learned about Cain and his emotions, is that why he struggles to feel?
Yeah, he has no connection to his body.
But he felt.
He's starting to reconnect something.
Can I see a crack?
You can see the veins. If you inspect closely, roll me an investigation check.
It's Cain.
Careful.
I'm sorry. Lyre's just gonna like cup under your chin and make you look up, and he's just like in there. He's just in there.
Huh.
What am I rolling? Sorry, Toby.
Investigation, please.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Stop moving.
Considering the DC for that was 20, well done.
Stand still.
Ooh.
There is a hairline fracture across the top of it.
What do you
The
see?
more Cain becomes a person, the more likely it is to kill him. Because that's the only thing standing between him and Saemyth.
This is a really awful thought.
Sinza stops and she thinks and she trails. And she's very... Her tone is very careful when she says this.
We already know of people pulling souls out of people and putting them in other forms. I know that sounds really bad.
It's
That's
That
what
is-
I don't understand this kind of magic. I don't
Well,
know
I-
what Cain is tied to.
I can't really see anything. I just see the black veins, but I mean, it's possible, I guess. But that is on the old man's dime. That's his choice.
You're now aware that that is something the White Wolf is capable of doing.
Yeah.
Lyre also,
Perhaps it would be something for Cain to investigate.
just so it's above table as well, so it's known, Lyre didn't say anything about the crack. Since
No.
He is keeping it sharp.
since he realized, oh shit, the more he feels, the more he might die. Got it. So after Lyre just like
Imagine he had
begged,
that nice heartfelt moment, and he was just like hugged him. He's just like,
Cain!
Insta dies.
I don't know my own strength, but like
I don't fully understand this, but I mean, from
I
what
mean,
Cain told me about it being him, kind of.
That stone is more Cain than the body that is in front of you.
We've tiptoed around this whole soul thing that the White Wolf is capable of. We discussed it when everything happened with Caden as well. Not that I would ever want that, because I know it would kill Caden. There might be a less inhumane way. I don't know.
I don't know. But we'll have time to think. We have some time. We'll say a month minimum apart. If we need more time, we can make more time. But
If you need to, we can just write to each other and let each other know what's going on.
I also have sending. I can reach out every couple of weeks.
I have a stamp.
Maybe we should get you, and he turns to Duncan, we should get you more chalk. And don't blow it this time.
I had to talk to my crew. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. There's 3 of them. There's 3 charges.
But
I do know a fact, a fun little fact that I think you might find useful. You can express your letters, so you can make them go faster.
They're so
But
expensive.
it costs you
Yeah.
200 gold. But if you need to
Yeah.
get someone a letter very, very quickly, that's how you do it.
I mean,
What
it's
else in Mirrors may have a better way of expediting lettering? I mean, they do have kind of a mercenary group with them, so...
well, Duncan and I need to make our way to Karvik. We're meeting someone there. They're gonna get us to
I'm
the
going to
Aces
lots of new
Ridge.
places.
Yeah, no water there either. I'm sorry, buddy.
Fuck.
What is Cain currently doing? What is his expression showing after all of that?
don't make him feel. He'll die.
I'm not making you feel, I'm just investigating. This is a Sinza thing.
let me pick up the counter to death. Just push it a little bit more.
Shh, hush.
I think he's kind of settled back into the way he was in the morning when he got up. There's a lot going on, so he's still processing a lot of things, but nothing too different.
He has a little mark on his cheek where Lyre caught him with a right hook, I'm just saying.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Who gave you a shiner?
Oh, that was just, Lyre, we did a bit of sparring.
Oh shit. I want to spy you now.
Sure.
No.
Anyway.
We can spar at 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘐.
We'll do it when we get back.
Ooh.
How's that sound?
Yes. Yes, please. I'm dying for a hunt. Anyway.
I'll get some boars when I get there.
Right.
We need to discuss.
I'm gonna pack my things.
Yes. And we need to move.
Mm-hmm.
Sure you don't want to visit the merchant before we go? Just a little in and out.
I'm so tempted.
Fuck
we have a portable device that lets us summon the merchant.
It's just going to be me and you for a session hunt if we want to go visit the merchant without
I
off.
want to do shopping, but we're going to 𝘏𝘧𝘐 and there's no fucking shops.
Yeah,
I'm going to all the shops.
We have the infinite expanse of the merchant's collection in front of us, so we can also shop.
With that, we are going to split the party. Yippee!
Yeah!
So the next couple of sessions are going to be 2-on-2s, I suppose. We'll be back to our, I suppose, regularly scheduled once those have gone and passed by. But that will be the end of our session, as you guys are planning to get yourselves ready to leave and head out to your respective break time activities. So thank you very much for watching. And thank you for. We'll see you next week. Thanks for playing.